Hello! Hi everyone, what's going on? Happy Monday the 23rd. How are we doing today? How dare I what? What did I do? What did I do? Yo, Lady Uni-chan, thank you so much for 3 months being an awesome member of the Illuminati. Greatly appreciate you. You're great, as always, helping us get towards that better split from Twitch. I'm in so much trouble. Why am I in trouble? Can somebody explain why I'm in trouble? Thank you, Father Colt. Bailey Wood, thank you so much for 2 months. Big Preach. Why are people disappointed? What is happening? What is happening? Did I screw something up with my postings? I know what I did. From who, Lady Unichan? What is happening? Is Mark on his basket of bull again? Corax, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Father Colt. Father Colt, welcome to the Illuminati. What am I in trouble for? Is this from Mark? I need to know. Marpak, thank you so much for 57 months. Crankgate? I have no idea what I did. What is happening? Also, we already have a hype train. You're insane, Marpek. That prime sub 57 months is absolutely absurd. Somebody explain to me what I'm in trouble for. I don't know. Yo! What? Queen of Vikings is even yelling at me. Also, lovely to meet you at VidCon, by the way. Big Preach. I don't know why I'm in trouble. Lady Unichan, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I literally don't know what's happening. Is it because I went live early and I tweeted and posted afterwards? Did I not give people a heads up? I want to know why. I want to know why. I want to know why. Somebody explain why. Somebody please inform me as to what I did to get in trouble. I did have a good rest of the con. I left that party in I needed to get my car. I almost got locked out of the parking garage where my car was parked. So, this crazy thing. I rented a car. I don't own a car, to be clear, chat. I have still not purchased a car. I rented a car because I had a lot of driving to do. I guest appeared on a podcast that I'll tell you about later once that's ready to go. Did that recording Thursday. Drove down to Anaheim on Friday and Saturday. Spent all day Friday and Saturday down at VidCon. Then I drove back up and went to a D&D event in LA Saturday night. So, but anyway, I was at a bunch of different after parties and stuff like that. One of which I met Queen of Vikings at. Thank you, Fourth Wall. Fourth Wall is a fantastic merch partner. I still need to work on getting my merch done. So, I had to move, because the parking lot closed at midnight, I had to move my car. All right? I also agree, and it's a depreciating asset, therefore it is not beneficial. There's some ways it can be beneficial, whole thing. So, I had to move my car by midnight. Well, I was out at this Fourth Wall gathering, which was an impromptu gathering, and it was phenomenal because I met a lot of new people, one of which, Queen of Vikings' chat, who is a lovely human being. Had a wonderful time chatting with them. Maisie, Kai. I saw my friend Martin. I was hanging out with Diana of the Rose, Ben, comedian, phenomenal human being as well. Tons of phenomenal human beings I met this past weekend. But I was at this party and I'm like, cool, I'm having a great time chatting with people. Got there at I think it was started at 9. So I'm like, oh, I got 3 hours. Yes, Diana is lovely. I met Diana because we did the Forgotten Paths episode together. Mini Chibi, thank you so much for giving a sub to Queen of the Vikings. Queen of the Vikings, welcome to the Illuminati. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free viewing. I appreciate it. So I was hanging out and I was chatting with people. I also met the guy who directed the fan-made Doritos commercial. Really sweet guy. Was wearing an Ohio State shirt, so obviously Ohio. Chatted with them a little bit. But anyway, did a bunch of stuff, and then I realized I look at my phone as I'm chatting with a guy from Fourth Wall, and I go, oh shit, it's 11:59. My car is parked hella that way. And I still want to know why I'm in trouble, but we'll figure that out here in a sec. I walked all the way to the parking garage, and when I got there, the gates were all shut, the doors were shut, and I'm like, oh no. And so I'm walking around the parking garage, and sure enough, there's somebody in the parking garage. But I find the door that's open, and it's held open by a traffic cone. And I go, okay, I can get to the car. Thank God I can get to the car, because it's 12:30 when I finally get there, right? So 30 minutes after how I needed to get the car out of there. And if I had parked overnight, it was like $100 something crazy, outrageous, stupid fine. I get to the car. I'm like, all right, cool. I know this gate is shut. Are all the gates shut? And I go and I'm like, oh, the exit takes me a different way. I got to go this way. I go out and I look. The gate is shut. And they got those spike strips, right? And I'm like, please tell me they're not facing this way. Please tell me they're not facing that way. Oh, they're the no rollback ones. Okay. The gate sign says, approach gate to exit. And I approach the gate. And sure enough, the motion detector comes. And the gate starts to open. And I'm elated. And initially, I was going to go back to the party. But by 12:30, it seemed like people were starting to clear out. And my friends that were there were telling me, because I left without saying any goodbyes. Full Irish goodbye. And my friends are there and they're like, oh, I'm going to go to bed. I got a long day tomorrow, all this stuff. And I'm like, oh, all cool. I'll just come down tomorrow, and hang out with you guys. And so I roll out and I drive home. And boy, oh boy, did I feel lucky as hell. And I was kind of tired and I wanted to make sure I got there, safe. So no. See, I don't get swarmed. That's the crazy part. I just was sitting there and people that I knew kept finding me. So yeah, I was hanging out at the con basically like the whole time at Whitney's booth. You guys don't know Whitney and you like dice. Whitney makes some goddamn fantastic dice. I need to pull up her info because I always forget it. Something glue gun. Smoking glue gun? Smoking glue guns? Smoking glue guns. That's it. That's right. I remembered. Yes, I am so sorry, Queen of Vikings. I would have said bye. I'm usually good about saying bye. I don't usually just disappear. But yeah. That was a whole story and a half. But yeah, so I guest appeared on a podcast. That will air at some point. They'll let me know. Then I went down to VidCon. Then I went down to VidCon the next day, and I was hanging out at the booth. Tons of people came to say hi. I'm so blessed by so many people that recognize me and remember me from Mark's channel. I will say, though, it was kind of sad having people go, oh my God, you're from Mark's channel, blah, blah, blah. Like, what have you been up to? I never expected to see you here. And I'm like, oh, I still make content. I have a podcast with Mark. The amount of people that think I just vanished from the internet is kind of crazy. And I get it, because when the podcast started, I also stopped streaming. Mark made plenty of jokes about me being dead. But man, when like 90% of the people that approached me were like, oh my God, what have you been up to? What's going on? And it's just like, oh, just creating content on other places. Have a good one, Queens of Vikings. By the way, guys, give Queen of Vikings a follow. They're a phenomenal human being. I got to hang out and chat with them during the Fourth Wall Party. Give them some love. Seriously, appreciate you. You have a good one. Good luck with everything. Bye. But yeah, I was literally there. So, but yeah, how it was being dead. They did not ask me that, Lady Unachun, but so many people were like, what have you been up to? What are you doing? What's going on? And yeah, it was a little rough. And I also, oh my God, there's a crazier instance, because after all of this, we were hanging out with people and I was like, blah, 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 and we're just talking. And that person didn't realize, that I was me. And so we were chatting, and they're phenomenal artists, by the way, incredible artists, wonderful human being as well. What is their, I'm really bad with names. if you guys don't know, and if you meet me and I forget your name, I will always ask for your name, but I cannot promise I'll remember it. Audrey. Oddity. Phenomenal artist. And so who am I? My name is Send Me No Lemon Stars. I'm AG. I've got long, beautiful locks. I'm one of the most wholesome, kind-hearted human beings in the world. You should go and follow me on Twitch and like everything that I put out on YouTube and Instagram. AG. That guy is so hot, and he's got the biggest dick. Anyway. No. Shout out for AG. You set me up. I think it's just S-O Marpek. I don't think I have the spelled out version. And I know we can't we have a time limit on the Twitch thing. Twitch needs to change that, by the way. They need to allow you to adjust that for the actual Twitch hideout. Also, congrats on the Panthers thing. That Dairy Queen giant Stanley Cup replica thing, that picture you posted was sick. Dude, that was sick. I also have coffee, so I actually have energy today. But yeah. So I did VidCon all weekend, hung out with phenomenal people. I cannot express, like, last year I went down to VidCon with Cloak. I was bored out of my mind. Not gonna lie. Love the Cloak people. They're phenomenal. But I was bored. The last time I was at VidCon before that was 2018. Oh, the reason I went down to VidCon, while my friends were down there, that was one of the reasons. The other big reason is I went down there to be highlighted as a Spotify creator. I reached out to them. Still kind of bummed they ran out of mic arms. I would have loved to have gotten one of those mic arms from Spotify, especially since I'm signed with them. But shit. So, didn't get that. They ran out of them. My fault, because I should have grabbed one on Friday when I was there. But I totally forgot because I was busy hanging with friends. And by the time I remembered, everything had closed up. And I had even said when I got there, I was like, oh, I'll grab it later because I don't want to carry it around. So yeah, that's what was going on. I also had a ton of people reaching out about different things. I'm trying to help Bob and Mandy with their real good AI thing with the connection. I'm trying to, don't worry, I didn't forget Bob or Mandy if you're watching. I love you guys. I did not forget. I just have been swamped. What else happened? D&D thing. I met Fish with the Crit Awards. Another phenomenal human being. Got to hang out with my friend Sachi. I adore Sachiko. If you guys don't know Versachiko, phenomenal creator, wonderful friend, edits for a ton of TTRPG campaigns, nice human being, pink hair, short, petite, very energetic, very good being. Yes. I have been blessed by meeting so many great friends through the creative space and continue to meet kind-hearted, wonderful human beings wherever I go. And Ben, if you're watching, I'm sorry I missed game night last night. I was just so exhausted and had to take care of some other stuff. I did a shit ton of laundry, washed dishes. I baked a cake. Actually, I'll be right back. I'll show you the cakes I baked. I had ingredients that were going to expire, so I baked cakes. And yes, they are sprinkle topped. Well, it'll be one cake because I'm going to layer them and then ice them, and I just got the ingredients for homemade frosting or icing. So I'm going to stack them and then do that. Yes. Jerry, don't ask why. I just chose it because we talked about Wicked at VidCon. So yeah, so I'm gonna do that. Ingredients that were gonna expire, so I baked cakes. Only the second time I've made from scratch. Well, not really from scratch. Kind of from scratch. Sort of partially from scratch. You know how you can get like the pre-flour like baking powder baking soda mix or whatever? That's what I use. So I'll be right back. I still had to like mix all the other stuff, but yeah. So I baked those. Also, fun fact, if you don't have butter to grease your pan and you have a little bit of bacon grease, it actually works for cakes. Don't know how it's going to affect the flavor. We'll find out, but it's going to be funny. So, yeah. So I'm going to frost that, and I'll probably have other friends eat it. So, as well. Yes, Tux has a Awu. That's Awu, not a kangaroo. He's a coyote. Awu the coyote. He's a coyote. And yes, he's got to go my favorite sports team now. I forget who made it. But when I hung out with Squad for the Ballsack game, this was given to me. I am so sorry that I'm bad with names and I forgot. So. That's not the worst you've heard. Corax, did you make it? Was it you? Who made it? Did you make it? Somebody made it. It was you. Okay, good. I do not have a P.O. Box, Cranky Corey, because of security reasons and safety reasons. I have not gotten one. I've heard too many horror stories. Yes, Ben Bernard. Awesome human being. Missed game night the other night, and that makes me sad. Because I just didn't have the energy. To be honest, I'm an extrovert, but I was sleep deprived. Are you looking at my Instagram followers? Because that probably indicates the people that I've met more than anything. So. But yeah. So that's basically what's going on. I did all of that stuff. What else did I do? I've got more shit happening. Oh, Recognition, which is they're incredibly kind and are working to help me out. I got to see my friend Martin Wong. Yes, that Martin Wong. If you know cosplay, you've probably heard of him in his photography. That's his hobby. Great friend of mine. Actually did my headshots. Some of the pictures that you saw me post with my long hair. That's Martin. Anyway. That's going on. I do know... No! I did not know anything about my brother and the Red Bull X Ups. Are you kidding me? I talked about it on the podcast. I've talked about it here. But yes, my brother is currently actively competing as the only American in the field of the Red Bull X Ups. He's got a buddy with him, I believe Carl, who is helping post stuff to his Instagram stories. But he's kicking ass. Because my brother's awesome. And he is in way better shape and a better athlete than I am now. I have a torn rotator cuff and I just constantly fall apart. But hopefully I can try and start getting into better shape. He's still going to be able to run circles around me. But another thing. What's up, Nos5? Oh. It was doing great. I lifted some stuff this weekend and I was like, oh, it's doing great. And then I got groceries today and I reached out holding it. And it had milk in it. A big gallon. It was too much. And so I aggravated a little bit today. Don't yell at me. I had to, because I had to reach across the car. I was more careful after that, but yeah. So, I need to load up marbles, because that's kind of what I promised you guys on Mondays. I'm going to load that up. We're going to do a Grand Prix today. That's going to just be it for stream, because I got a million other things to do. But wanted to update you on all of that stuff. MBTI text. It's a personality text. You mean test? Did you mean to hit test instead of text? Why am I in trouble? Why am I in trouble? Nothing fell. Why am I in trouble? We need this answered. Whoever said they decided I was in trouble, what am I in trouble for? Oh, was it crows? I haven't been able to get a picture. I can go look to see if they're outside now. I do not know why. I don't know why. I'm going to go see if they're outside. I'll be right back. I can hear them, but I cannot see them. They go, nah, nah, nah. I think it's a crow. Fun fact about my brother, he's only has one kidney because he gave me one of his. There you go. So I made him lighter. I'm trying to. Well, it's a corvid, but that's a raven or a crow. We're trying to decide which one it is, and I can't figure it out. Also, dad facts. I was going to call you, but it was late, and I was like, what? I don't remember what day I could call you, so I didn't. It was like, I think earlier today I was thinking about calling you. I got too many things to do this week. Who is that director that made a movie about... I don't know. But why am I in trouble? Also, another fun fact about my brother. He got a degree in aeronautical engineering or aerospace engineering. I'm going to sit down now. Because I feel like sitting. That was after they realized I hurt myself again. They didn't know I hurt myself. They were making up shit. So, they don't get to say that that was the reason. How much do I love my brother as much as a person loves their brother? In a platonic, he's family to me way? I don't understand that question. Like, it's not romantic love. That would be weird and incestual. Yeah, that's awoo. 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 Like, asking how much you love something is like, how do you quantify that? What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Or West Virginia. Or Kentucky. I think those are the top incestual states. I apparently accidentally hit buttons and didn't realize that I was hearing that. Why am I hearing my voice? Hold on. Something's funky. There we go. Fixed it. 10 and random. There we go. I don't know about Arkansas. The South fits that in a lot of ways. Oh! The other things I was going to talk about, I can skip that. The world is fucked, and I hate the United States right now in the sense of who is running the government. That is all. Also, yeah, the world's fucked. Anyway, very angry about that and everything about that. But Lady Unichan, thank you for the 100 bits. Dark Paladin Chris, thank you for the 100 bits earlier. Lady Unichan, thank you for the 100 bits earlier. Big appreciation to all of you. It's stupid as hell. All right, we're gonna get into the marbles races. Couple of things, because I care about you. One, regardless of race, creed, skin color, sexual orientation, gender identity, you have rights that I want to protect. You are wonderful. You are loved. Don't let anybody take that shit away from you. You are a human, and I see you. Okay? Very important you know that. Very important. Also, did my... Oh, yeah. Volume mixer. 1 second, please. Because Windows is stupid as fudge. And messes with stuff. I have sounds that are too loud. Yeah. When the bar is that far in hell, there's a problem. Also, Discord Doors, you are insane. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you so much for 10 gifted subs, gifting 10 people access to the emotes, ad-free viewing, and just being able to chill and hang out. What's up, Smar? What's up, Smar? You excited to see people? I hear you get to see people soon. One person in particular. I think you see one person early and then you see a whole bunch of cool people at the event. Unless there's more than one person that's driving with you. Dad facts, you can just drive up. Literally. Just drive up. I'm right here. 2 people only, or whole 2 humans? Insane. That's hype. Timor. Are you driving now? I'll give you a hug. I'll hug you on stream. I ain't got anything wrong with that. I was gonna make a terrible, awful joke in the sense that there is a percentage of the population that just wishes they could actually see people. But I didn't want to say the exact joke, but I think you're gonna get it based on my inference. But I'm sure they would like to see a lot of other things too. And I feel for them. Just like some people would like to hear. Also, I'm going to try and do more collab stuff with friends and hopefully launch my personal project podcast at some point. Oh, I forgot to yell at Elgato when I was in town. I need Elgato shit. Listen, I know it's Monday. I know you got class tomorrow. But I'm around, my friend. As long as you don't mind me doing work. I wasn't gonna forget. Also, I do have my giant bottle of water. Thank you. I platonically love you too. I am not going to chug. That's how you get sick. But Cherry, I'll drink, do another sip for you. Also, aiming for a sass-free day today, Cherry. All right, we're aiming for a sass-free day. Today is about supporting each other because there's too much fucked up shit going on in the world or negative in any way, even if it's joking. How is he? I don't know. Maybe if he would call me back. You ever think about how people just remember to respond? You know they love you. They've been reminded multiple times, but yet they fail to do the slightest bit of remembrance of returning a phone call. That's my brother. My brother also hates being on the phone. He is introverted as hell. I mean, hell, my brother gave me a kidney to keep me alive. Like, if that's not love and long-term care, what the fuck is? That's fair. My brother just focuses on the shit that he's got going on. In all fairness, I do the same thing. I'm really bad about keeping up with people all over because I have so much going on that sometimes I just forget to reach out. I try my best, though. And when I do, it's just sad when I don't get a response. Where am I? Okay, I'm over here. All right, join on in, exclamation point play. I'm going to update my game to marbles so we can get that rocking and rolling. I need to add exclamation point play into the title. And we set to rock and roll. I joined. I'm over here. See the red? That's me. Over there by Red Trillion. JJ Nicole. Is this a new person or did somebody change their name? But also, welcome on in, JJ. Appreciate you. My brother does not have a wife, nor do I. So that's not me putting up my brother to be like, ooh, you could date my brother. No. That's me just being honest. Maybe a gifted sub. What's a gifted sub person? I've been around. Well, I appreciate you. You're just standing out today because I think you changed your name color and you're a bright teal now. So I'm noticing you more. Get noticed. All right, we got Bailey Wood, Dad Facts, Lady Unichan, Linuma, Diana Cabrera, Umi Rosu, Disco Doris, Smarwa, Corax, Dark Paladin Chris, Banana Panda Cat, aka B, Soupy, Marpeck, Cherry Cupcake Plays, JJ Nicole, Redrillion, and myself. Also, give tons of love to Marpeck. Marpeck has been dealing with some shit. Give them some love. They're a fantastic mod, wonderful human being. They deserve more than they get. All right, we got 26. Anybody else want to join before I hit start? Exclamation point play in chat. Finding a person in general is hard. People be peoplein'. And we do know the bars for the bar's so low anymore. I'm gonna aim for another world record. I believe in our chat. So join on in, exclamation point play. I just got a reply from somebody I totally didn't expect to get a reply from. Somebody I met briefly in the Spotify lounge. They're an artist and creator. They're very young, but they've been making music since they were 8 years old. And I just chatted with them briefly, wanted to say hi and message them after the fact because I never really said bye because I had to run. And I just said, keep doing what you're doing. Glad you're keeping that dream alive. But I didn't follow them on Instagram because I felt like people would think it was weird that I was following them, so... Did not expect a reply. It's very nice that they replied. Should I leak who it is? Should I tell you? They're just chill. Many of you probably have heard of them. I've never heard, like, I've briefly checked out their music after I talked to them, but yeah. I'm not leaking the DMs. I'm not showing you the DMs. I'm gonna gatekeep it. Nobody said they wanted to know. I don't care. Agreed, Asheltron. Yes, my brother is very much an introvert. I love my brother, but you kind of have to talk about what he wants to talk about to actually talk about shit. And my brother's an extremely talented, skilled individual. He's tried really hard at a lot of stuff, so. But yeah. All right, we're going to get started very soon, so last chance to type in play. It was not Marshmallow. No, Marshmallow is multiple people, by the way. It was not Marshmallow. And Marshmallow, I'm pretty sure, is older than me. He doesn't hyperfixate in convos. It's just, yeah, my dad and my brother are very similar in that. If you're not talking about what they want to talk about, then they just kind of check out, or they'll twist it into talking about what they want to talk about. Granted, what they're talking about is really cool most of the time. But yeah, I love my brother. We're just very different people. My brain works very different from the rest of my family, which is why when my mom passed away, it was really hard for me because she worked really hard to understand how my brain works. Something that left a lot to be desired with my dad and my brother. Still love them, but it's harder. Like, it takes more work to have a conversation. All right, we're starting. I think we had some other people. Bailey Woods in here. Omi Rozu. Rodrillion Cherry. I think there are other people that joined. Disco Doors. Did I say Disco Doors? Anyway, we got this crazy map of go through the funnels. Hopefully don't fall off as the walls disappear. Dadfax taking a speed route. Dadfax is on the side, so he's beating them all, but Jake Arar also up there. My marble fell into the funnel, which will teleport me eventually. But Dadfax going for that world record, baby. Come on, Dadfax, you got 9 seconds. Go, Dadfax, go. 1. Oh, it did not make the world record. But Dadfax is in there. 2 seconds shorter than over the world record pace. Dadfax takes first. You got Katie Alice Gamer in second, Dark Paladin Chris in third, Sherry takes fourth, Umi Rozu in fifth, Fen Start in sixth, Jake Ararar in seventh, Baileywood in eighth, Asheltron in ninth, and Oregon Zom rounds out the top 10. Oh, there's Jordan. Jordan's not subbed, so I don't shout him out. Jordan is a phenomenal human being, though, and Chaos Incarnate. I don't know if Bird has reached out to somebody yet. But if he hasn't, Jordan, you should message Bird and be like, yo, Tuesday need someone, question mark? You should do that. Now Jordan has a sub thanks to Korax. Jordan, you better give Korax so much thank yous. Jordan's hilarious, though. Jordan is now sub. Lose Wi-Fi in a bit? Gotcha. Stay safe in the car wash, Haley. Missy is yo, 5 months, you're insane. Big Priest, thank you so much for the Prime sub. No, you have tons of options where to choose that. But I'm honored and glad you would choose to use your Prime sub here. Thank you so much for the support. Yo, Bobblehead Edge. Bobblehead Edge, thank you so much for 5 gifted subs, giving the Skeleton Queen, Needy Peach, Bellamac, Inada Grace, and Frappe Rapper. Frappe Raptor. Frappe Raptor. That's how I try and say Frappe Raptor. Thank you so much, Bobblehead Edge. You are insane. That support means the world. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Gifting it to all of those wonderful people that you gifted them to. All right, we got Z's 29's Free Star Revenge. Looks like we got some Rainbow Pride up in here, and it is Pride Month. I believe we did this map before. It's just a straightaway rainbow. You go down and the switchbacks. Ideally, you fall straight down, then you get through the mixer. From the mixer, you got to jumble down, drop down, and hopefully land in the funnel in a straight path and not have to spin around. Slowdown blocks that can explode you backwards and off the edge. You got to get past the slowdown turnaround. Then you got the Tunnel of Love, aka the Fleshlight, ribbed for his pleasure. And you've got the Windmill of Doom. Got to get past, find the crease, find your hole before you get to the circle mixer. Then the Slowdown Blocks of Doom. Another regular standard mixer. Slowdown rotating wheel. Switchbacks, blocks of doom, and you finally get to the weekend. Fall in, go there, teleport, and fall off the map. Holy shit balls. This is happening. Marpek gifting 5 subs. No. 8? 8 subs? 8 to hit an even 400. Marpek, you are absolutely obscene, insane, wonderful. Thank you so much for gifting 8 subs. Astrotron, Jake Rar, Alu Ganai, Sunny Legolas, Leeta Loves, Cold Fox, SCVT, Obi the Fox, and then Bobblehead Edge, not to be outdone, gifts another 10 subs, 15 total. Sparkling Sarcasm, Nosfi finally in there with the sub. Look at that, Nosfi. Digwid, the Mr. Baka, Ravenex, Kuu Baraheim, Asian Sensation, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Neko Girl Sally, Jola the Hunter, Princess Peach, all getting those gift subs. Thanks, and a massive part to Bobblehead Edge. Marpek doing it earlier, and then Cherry comes in and gives a sub to Cheese Frio. Insane. Oh, I will see. I've got a list of alerts, but Nosfi's in there with the sub, which in the future, that means Nosify is going to get access to the emotes that they are going to create. I have a meeting with them on Thursday. We're going to chat about projects. We're doing things. I'm going to keep upping my game on Twitch. I'm going to try and be better about streaming regularly on Monday and Tuesday, but we're doing it. So, log in, log out, exclamation point play, rock on. We're going to do it. Some of them. The fan-made ones will stay. But certain ones are going to get updated. And we're going to talk about another project as well that I've been meaning to do. I'm going to need artists and animators for something that I want to create that's going to be unique to the channel, unique to me, and something that really embodies my logo, the lantern, and smile. It's coming. Be ready. But we're going to get animated emotes because we've been lacking on that. What's the little thing next to your name? Oh, that is your badge for being subscribed because somebody, I believe, gifted you a sub, Cold Fox. It notifies that you're a badge, and it's a Illuminati eye. It's an ancient Egypt eye of Osiris, I want to say. I made that in Microsoft Paint, believe it or not. And it's got a rainbow thing in the center. Oh, I know, Cherry. I didn't forget. What's your brother, your favorite color? I don't know what my brother's favorite color is. I know that mine is orange. That is the fro, the Thai fro. Yes. No, that's not correct. Marpek likes to lie. That's Marpek's favorite color, though. You guys want to do something nice for Marpek? Marpek likes the color yellow. That clip is a lie, and you know it. I also need to clip farm. So one of the things I need from you guys, clip this, by the way. I need people to clip more. When there's something funny, when there's something interesting that happens. Not just the stuff that's like, hey, I shouted you out for doing something nice. I love that. I'm glad that you appreciate that. It's phenomenal. But I need clips of funny moments that I can use to put on for short TikToks, things like that. I need people that clip. Just all you gotta do is press a button. Clip hilarious things. Clip the funnies. Clip the good. Clip me being chaotic as hell or singing random bullshit. I'm taller. I've got a longer arm span, but my brother's legs are crazy long. I have a longer torso. His legs are only an inch taller, and he's like 5'10", and I'm 6'1", almost 6'2", apparently. So, there's a button for clippage. Not necessarily saying weird things, but things that are funny, things that are interesting, things that you think could do well in short form without context. I do have a long torso and long arms. My wingspan is enormous. Let me show you. I have to scoot back. Look how big my arms are. Wrong way. Yes. You spin. Ah! I twisted my table. You spin. I'm getting dizzy. All right. I am this big. Here, I'll do it again. I need to make sure I'm in frame. My fingers in frame. What? Oh. The world's spinning. I mean, I got the other way to unspin myself. There we go. Call that a typhoon? That's hilarious. I will not throw up, but I did have caffeine, and I don't have caffeine I don't have caffeine often. Damn, people hitting on my brother in front of my face? Rude. Oh. I have to respond. All right. Does my brother... Why are we hitting on my brother right now? He's a phenomenal human being who deserves love and appreciation, but also probably should talk to him about this stuff, not me. I'm not going to be a matchmaker for my brother, okay? He's also 2 years older than me. Keep that in mind. Oh, ads are happening right now in 30 seconds. So this is the best time. If you want to subscribe, if you want ad-free viewing, you can sub. If you have Amazon Prime, you can use your Prime sub. There's so many ways to avoid the ads. I have ads running because that way when new people come in, they're not immediately inundated with ads. They can actually come in and see stuff and enjoy the stream. So ads, we have 3 minutes every hour. It's the minimum you can to block out all pre-roll for new people coming in. So subscribe if you want to avoid the ads. Oh, all right. I'm going to shout out the subs because ads don't matter for subs because they can see. Umi Rosu, Cherry Cupcake, JJ Nicole, Diana Cabrera, aka B, myself, S'more, Banana Panda Cat, Jordan Storms, Disco Doris. Look at Jordan. Look at him. He's finally got a blue name. Oh my god. I cannot call my brother. He's competing in the X Alps right now. Dark Paladin Chris, Nosfi, Bailey Wood, Haley LaValle, Lady Unichan, Dadfax, Rodrillion, Marpek, Bobble Headage, Soupy, Linuma, and Cold Fox. Tyler, let me call your brother. Oh, damn. I'm just going to text him and say my chat is hitting on you. My chat... I'm just going to say my stream chat is now thirsting after you. He's not going to block me. My voice sounded like AI. Well, I don't have AI. Because fuck AI. I don't believe there's a good form of AI. Oh, I'm dizzy. We gotta wait a few minutes before we start the race. What do we want to talk about? What do we want to do? What's going on? What's happening? What do we want to chat about? And why is it not my brother's attractiveness? Get me some more water? Okay. Is it because you're thirsty? Donuts? Do you want some donuts, Marpek? What kind of donuts do you like? Are you desiring donuts? What direction am I going with GMFST this year? Comedy and sports. Brother-shaped donut. Yo, are you trying to be sexual and see what my brother's penis looks like? That's rude. Ain't going nowhere with that. Watch yourself. Did you meet my watch goal on the VOD's YouTube? I did not. That's still a process, and I also had to email and deal with... Oh, I'm so mad with YouTube right now. There's a bug. So part of the requirements for applying for monetization is you have to upload 3 videos and get 4,000 watch hours. We've hit 3,000, which allows me to apply for monetization in a way of opening up Super Chat. Not for ads, not for anything like that. It says, and I kid you not, the YouTube does not allow me to apply because it says I have uploaded 1 video. 1. In the last 90 days. Y'all know, in 90 days, 90 videos have posted. So something is broken. So I can't apply for monetization because some sort of bug is fudging my numbers. So yeah, there's a problem. Especially since there are over 400 videos in the backlog. So, luckily I got to meet, a friend of mine. So if you guys know Jesse, for the channel Jesser, he's a basketball creator. I used to know his manager, Jason. I actually still do. He's a friend of mine, Jason. If you guys want to support Jason Russak on Instagram, he's trying to do more creative stuff on his own. So a new guy from his team, and then a guy from Matt Pat's stream, Matt Pat's creative team, Josiah from Matt Pat's, both gave me a contact to reach out to with YouTube, an email where it's like operated by 2 people. It's 4,000 watch hours in a year. 4,000 watch hours in 365 days. But anyway, so I reached out to them and sent that while I was getting streams set up today so that we could apply for that. But yeah, so it's just frustrating. But yeah, I'm trying to get that going. I need the VODs channel to get monetized so that it actually makes sense. Literally, when the Spotify agreement ends March of next year, I suddenly am losing money. I need you guys to understand how much I've been struggling as a creator independently. Like, and this is not me complaining. I love what I do, and I'm very thankful for the position I'm in. But it is kind of frustrating that the only financial success I have is when I'm working with Mark. And so I'm trying so hard to get anything and everything I possibly can to be a creator on my own accord. And I mean, I'm not even kidding when I say I've been busting my ass using my Spotify money to try and make that happen. And part of it has to do with, like, I don't think it's fair. Like, I'm so thankful for Nick, who's able to work with me on how much he gets paid. I don't think he gets paid enough for what he does. I want to pay him more. That's why I started streaming again, is literally to make money, to be able to pay editors, to get shit done, because I do not have enough time in the day to do it. And I have multiple people on staff now from that side. So Greg, Mr. Greggles, is helping me with an OBS build. He's helping me build my website. I'm paying him as well. Like, it's an absolute fucking struggle. As much as people know me and they're like, oh my God, you're Tyler Scheid, you're from Markiplier. I have had absolutely zilch feasible financial success as a creator on my own. And so I am busting my ass, and I want to make stuff. I want to give you guys more content. I want to write my book. But, like, I have bills I have to pay. I have chronic illness because of my kidney disease and my kidney transplant. Like, there's a shit ton. And that's why I don't want to buy a car. As much as, like, a car would help me, buying a car means auto insurance. It means gas money or electricity bill going up if I get an electric car. Then if I move, not to mention my rent is outrageous because I live in LA. Like, there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes that you don't know about. And so if the Spotify contract ends, car registration costs a lot too. Car payments. I am so royally, for lack of a better word, fucked when it comes to finances because I don't want to lay people off and I want to pay them more. The people that I pay do not get paid enough. And I want to pay them more. I want to absolutely take my money and pay them. And so for that to happen, I'm trying to find success outside of the stuff I do with Mark. So that's why I'm trying to get merch up. I'm trying to work on the projects that I want to do. I also want to create a charity at some point that puts cameras out in the world so you can live visit these fancy, beautiful locations. Like, imagine this. A live streaming camera on top of Mount Everest that streams to hospitals for people that are in the hospital, like, permanently, or long-term care in the hospital, so they can actually press a button and see what it actually is on Everest right now, or what it is on the Great Wall of China, what's going on in Fountain Square. Like, to be able to have a live camera so that you can visit, like, almost exactly visit that location at that exact moment with VR headsets or even just a window. I want to do that, especially thinking about all the kids in St. Jude, all the people that are dying of cancer, like people that want to be able to travel the world and can't because of immunosuppression, disease, a million other things. I want to do that. And it's one thing that it's like, oh, I can look at pictures or there's a 3D picture of it. No, but actually seeing what's happening in that location right now is huge. I want to be able to travel and give people the opportunity to be like they walked and experienced it alongside me. Not just like me vlogging with my face mostly covering the camera. I want I want to be walking, have a cameraman following me as I talk and show like these trails that people can't hike because they may not be able to walk. They have cerebral palsy. They can't travel to get there. Like, I want to do those things. I want to highlight other creators and play literally build Legos with them and find out what makes them tick, how they got to where they are, who they are, like the meaningful things that people don't talk about when people get to certain places. Like what's going on with their head. Be real. There's so many ideas that I have that I cannot make fruition. I want to make music. I want to act. I want to do so many things. And I need to find some semblance of success in one thing, some semblance of success somewhere to make things happen. And I am going to bust my ass to do that because I want to give that to the world. Those are the things I want to do. Like, my ambitions are crazy high because I believe they can happen. Not only that, imagine how opening that is for new. People don't have to believe what people tell them. They can see it actually happening. A documentation of over time of what is happening to the environment. How people are doing, like, tearing up places that should be protected. Like, there's a million things to go along with what I would do with the live streamed cameras. But, like, so it's called, that is how the phrase goes, Soupy. But I like to say, shoot for the stars because even if you miss, you'll land on the moon. I like that better than end up amongst the stars. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I want to create for the sense of creating. I don't fucking know River likes sharks. I don't fucking know. And my brother doesn't want me telling people his birth date, so I'm not doing that. But yeah, I have tons of ambitions and dreams, and I've done so much creative work for other people. That I feel like it's my time to do so. That's fair, Bobblehead. That one makes sense. I've always said the other one, and that's the real phrase, because it's like, even if you don't reach what you meant to and you miss, you end up becoming a star because you've gone so far. But yeah. Rivers like sharks, you calm down, Les. Calm thyself. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry for the French. What in the hell? I just noticed this, and it happened 3 minutes ago because I took my headphones off. Bobblehead Edge. You are absolutely insane. Seriously. Consider this a small gift from someone who really enjoys your content. Have been checking your streams out for a while, but only recently got confident enough to talk and do stuff. You're a fantastic, charismatic creator. Never forget that. Love, Alan. Thank you so much. You are insane. Also, Lady Unichan gifted a sub to Dad Facts. 2 gifted subs. Thank you, Lady Unichan. Good God. I cannot thank you guys enough just for being here. Just for hanging out with me. I know there's an oversaturation of content all over the internet. There's a ton of options of where to be. I'm beyond blessed and honored to be able to spend time chatting with you guys and hanging out with you guys. And I'll never forget that. Even if I get focused on games and I don't give you guys the attention that really I feel like I owe you, know how much I appreciate it. River likes sharks. Please calm thyself. It's becoming a little too much. As much as I appreciate it, you can go and check out my brother on his own Instagram and you can ask him questions. I believe his Instagram, and I'll give it to you because I can, is Go Upside Down. There you go. I follow him. You can find him pretty easily. So, sincerely, I really appreciate it. No, totally fair. Just being here means the world. Ideally, in a perfect world, you guys wouldn't have to financially support me by any way. Ideally, that's what I would want. Brands to come in and want to sponsor me. And I'm working towards that. You know, companies that would pay just to get your guys' eyes on them. There's plenty of companies out there that would love to be able to market. It's just about attracting them and doing cool stuff. I mean, I'd love to work with clothing companies. I've modeled before with Cloak. I need to get in better shape. Fitness companies. Good food companies. Like there's tons of things out there that I would love to work with. Tech, other things, car companies. There's a million different companies out there that I would love to work with. Some of them from Cincinnati. Skyline Chili, hit me up. Graders Ice Cream, hit me up, please. I know you follow me on Twitter, Graders. We had a good interaction. I'd love to advocate for your phenomenal ice cream that I grew up with. Just saying. Vane Tux, I really appreciate it. Yeah. Don't forget, Go My Favorite Sports Team. That's my podcast, Vane. But I appreciate it. No, I love Mark, Bob, and Wade. I've known them for years. Wade I've known the longest. Mark the second longest, and Bob is the most recent, but that was college. So I've known Wade since kindergarten. I've known Mark since like late elementary, middle school. And then I've known Bob since college. Get a sponsorship from Brugger's? I'd rather get one from Marx's Bagels in Ohio. Oh, jealous. I actually would love to franchise a Skyline. Like, if Skyline would sponsor me, I literally want to open a Skyline. I would love to do that. It would cost me money, though. Cheese conies all the way. I still love my 4-way with onions, but yeah. Anyway, enough unpaid sponsored stuff. All right, let's go. Well, we have to change that. It's called Graders. They follow me on Twitter. I also high-key wish I could delete Twitter, but it is the place where I'm followed the most. So if you want to support me outside of the podcast, please follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on Blue Sky. Go everywhere and subscribe or follow me elsewhere beyond Twitter. I need to grow my Instagram massively, and that's why I need clips real bad, is so that I can post on Reels and TikTok. Yes, Bailey Wood, you're going to a Bengals game? That's sick. You don't have to make a Blue Sky, but Instagram would be huge. You know what else is massive? AG's cock. Oh. Done with school in 3 weeks? Dang. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Katie Alice Gamer. Sincerely. Literally, again, I think you came into stream that day. Sending you all the love. I know what it's like to get there. Brother what? You know, Jordan. You know. AG's giant part of his anatomy. But yes, please follow me on all of the socials. Here's the link. That's a way to help me. Especially with brand deals. Follow, like, repost, share. When I make a post, I need so much more engagement. Not like romantic engagement, as much as I would like that. Yeah, he sends me pictures of his cock all the time. You want to see a cool picture of AG sent me of his cock? I'm not afraid to share it on stream. Oh. Look at this. Yeah. I did it. What of it? All right, let's read the names real quick again. Jordan Storms. I Not a Mouse is in here. Nospi is in here now. Haley, Lady Unichan, Soup, Bobblehead Edge, Linuma, Cold Fox, Rodrillion, Clean Sweep, Baileywood, BBG Daryl, Banana Panda Cat, XH Michelle, what's up? Most of the other names I read out already. Let's go! All right, we are off, and Umi Rozu is the first one falling down. Oh, no, it's Jake. Jake has made it down first with Cherry chasing in second place. Cherry, unfortunately, got bounced back and forth, and Redrillion has taken second way. Oh, it turns to the left, so the people in the back might have the advantage here as it drops down now. Let's go, Jordan and me drop straight down. Now out in front, it looks like Dadfax is doing it again. With Umi Rozu chasing, Dadfax falls straight through. It's Joe out in front. Oh, and sneaking past is Tig. Tig has made it over the gate. Can they continue this dominance? It's absolute obliteration right now as they made it past the slowdown blocks and are way ahead of the entire pack as they head to the windmill. And cleanly through the windmill, first try. Staying on the outside edge. No, they're falling through to the middle. This might be a problem as they are slowing down massively, trying to make their way out. They are stuck for the moment, moving very slowly. Oregon Zombie is now in the lead. Oh, but the slowdown blocks are causing chaos for everyone, allowing the back run to make their way forward. It is now Jake and Michelle that are leading at the current point in time. Cold Fox might have it. No, AKA B is the first one through. AKA B leading over through the slowdown wheel. Windmill gate is AKA B. We got another round of slowdown blocks, though. So it's anybody's game still. JJ Nicole is also second to appear. AKB unfortunately knocking out all the slowdown blocks, which is opening up the path. So once they disappear, people with momentum will get past faster. Dark Paladin Chris is now the leader with Umi Rozu and AKB towards the front. More slowdown blocks. Oh, it looked like somebody was going to sneak through, but nay. Looks like Umi Rozu takes the lead. First one through. I Not a Mouse chasing with more speed. I Not a Mouse takes the lead. Heading into the funnel. I Not a Mouse steals first place. Umi Rozu in second. Marpek takes third. Cold Fox in fourth. Michelle in fifth. AKB in sixth. Jordan takes seventh. BBG Daryl in eighth. Baileywood in ninth. And Kua Varaheim rounds out the top 10. It's like the sperm race. So somebody like fact checked the sperm race and they look more like tadpoles than actual sperm. Like some biology teacher was like, this is fake. Excuse me? You're totally fine, River. River's like sharks. There's just a point where we got to move past the brother talk. Like, brother? All right, we got Fluffy Bullets Electric Dancing Stadium. I want to dance. All right, so we go down after spinning. Got to get through the funnel. Roundabout. Pick your path. A mixer with a boost at the end into the windmill. One side of the windmill combines back and you get boosted. But the boosts are kind of scary. This does not look like there are no walls. It does not seem there are any walls. So if you fall off, you be gone. Then you end up here where it looks like the path goes around and about. And you make your way up into whatever chaos this is. Maybe not up. You end up somewhere. Oh, you end up over here. Elevator down, funnel, elevator up. Or you could end up going on this side, which would lead you on this path, which is a straightaway. And eventually... Where's the finish line? I don't know where the finish line is. There it is. You need to go this way. That's right. It takes you this way, and then you go this way, and into the finish line. Okay. It's like a maggot chamber. What's that? You're totally good, River Like Sharks. I really, really appreciate it. And I know you're rooting for my brother. But it's chill. I have not mentioned the Marbles App Creator thing. That is something you should say. By the way, if you want to mess with your marble, customize it. There's a cool thing you can do, and that's downloading the Marbles on Stream app. And if you buy anything, if you get coins and want to spend them, use my creator code, literally my name, Tyler Scheid, and you'll support me. You might get a discount from it, I don't know, but at the very least, whatever you spend, whatever you do, I will get some sort of compensation kickback for it. Not an ad, because I'm not paid to say this, but it is like sort of an affiliate link. And for affiliate links, I don't think you have to do hashtag ad. I don't know. But yes, just Tyler Scheid. TYLERSCHEID. It's a Marbles app. Marbles on Stream app. And I think it's when you check out, you can do there's a creator code you can put in. That's how it works, I think. Show the marbles? What do you mean show the marbles? I'll show you my custom marble. So like, you see how I have a jiggle one that's extra sparkly? And then I have a robot? That's thanks to the mobile app. Who else does? Umi Rozu. Fully custom marble. See? When they join, they get a pink marble that has a unique shape. It's pink, got a face, and get the seeing stars. Marpek, also. Gold, sparkly, with a crown. There's so many custom things you can do with a marble. Like Cherry Cupcake literally is a cupcake with a silver tiara. Or actually, it is actually a crown. It's not a tiara. It's a full wraparound. There are a lot of cool things you can do. So, watching a marble race at 1 a.m. Let's go. 1 a.m. marble races, huge. Better than corn, that's for sure. It's on Steam, and then you just host a server. You connect it to your Twitch. I'm always winning because I have all of you. That's right. What's up, Rose? How we doing? I also have, it's crazy. I'm invited to 3 different birthday parties on Mark's birthday. It's kind of insane. What's up, Cassie? $10? That's insane. Mr. Popular, I wouldn't go that far. One of them should be Mark's, but I haven't heard anything about it. I've been invited to other ones. And then I have... Yeah, they're all on the 28th. It's crazy. So possibly 4. That is correct. We'll see. I think Mark just needs relaxing time. I think he's going to try and not have anything for his birthday because that man has been working himself to the bone. So many people have complained about him not having YouTube videos, but that man has been busting his ass for so long with so many things and having so many people asking him for stuff. I feel for him. I really, really do. So he's just been busy. Raven-X, Baraheim, AKB, Marpek, Linuma, Jakerar, Clean Sweep, Cold Fox, Cherry, Baileywood, Asheltron, myself, Michelle, Mick, Giggle Cassie, Dark Cloud and Chris, Bobblehead Edge, BBG Daryl, Korax, Banana Panda Cat, Anata Mouse, JJ Nicole, Lady Unichan, Redrilliant, Umirozu, Calry. Somehow I skipped it. If you want to ask what Mark's up to and stuff like that, that is not for here. You can ask him on his streams, on his Instagram, on his Twitter, whatever. That's for him to answer. Linux? That makes sense. He needs to do more of those. People will be breaking down his door for that. He's been behind on that. I need to duel with plenty of people to get my real name. Like, because Twitter doesn't have any more support, even though Tyler Scheidt's supposed to be open, can't get it, and they can't help me. I'm trying to get it on Instagram, trying to get it on TikTok and Snapchat. It's tough. Oh, Dadfax is right there. Look at that. All right, join on in before we start. We're about to hit start, so exclamation point play. Enjoy your food, clean sweep. I love when creator support responds to me and goes, hey, you're not a part of the partner program and we only help those, so that's great. I'm partnered on the other channel that is tied to this, so I'm quite upset. Love that for me. Isn't that great? Fucking hell. Trying to get help on YouTube. I'm a partnered creator elsewhere. How about you actually respond to me? Uh-oh. 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 I need to check on something real quick. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I got a scam email that was saying that I may have gotten some fraud, and then I looked into the email and it didn't come from them, and so I checked on the account and the account is fine. Fake fraud alerts. that look real. Gotta love when... Let's take a moment. I want to talk about how fucking stupid it is that when data gets leaked, when people fail to have proper security and hold on to data that they have no reason to fucking hold on to, that when that data leaks and it affects millions of people, that they don't get in trouble at all and they go, oh, we're gonna offer you this for 1 fucking year to protect you. And it's bullshit, because then stuff, your identity and all that stuff is gone forever because they fucking didn't do their job, and they don't get punished for it. They don't get punished. They give you protection for 1 year, which means they pay the bare ass minimum. And because they kept data that they had no right keeping. Not to mention the websites that exist that just fucking sell like people's info so that stalkers and other people use it. Like, so dumb. It's so dumb. The fact that that's allowed to be legal is such bullshit. And you know what's funny? The amount of people when ICE was getting doxxed because they eventually lowered their mask and was like, this person's an ICE agent. Which, by the way, recently discovered that they're deputized bounty hunters, so they're not actually legally really qualified to be police enforcement. I won't even get into that and how fucked up what ICE is doing and how illegal what ICE is doing is. Whole other conversation. But yeah. I'm talking about how companies that are allowed to sell info shouldn't exist, privacy laws, and the bullshit. I got a scam email saying that my account had some fraudulent activity, and it was from a fraudulent email that's not associated with my accounts. And how fucked up privacy law is in so many ways. And that's when people were like, oh, it's not good that we're doxing people, but also they're bounty hunters that were deputized that don't have proper fucking training and therefore should not even be part of this, and they're not even showing up with proper gear to designate who they are, showing warrants, and doing things the right way. They're being pieces of shit and picking people up who are trying to do things the right way, showing up at people's birthday parties and kidnapping people. Like, if somebody tried to do that and I was around them and they don't have a name, they don't have a badge number, they're not properly there, I'm fighting. I'm straight up fighting. They could be fucking human traffickers. Like, that's not cool. That's not right. Anyway. End of rant. It's fucked up. That is what happened. That is exactly what's happening, Cherry. It's fucked. I don't care who you are. If you don't think that's messed up, you need to look at yourself. Like, my friend who I met at VidCon was in the military. And he said straight up that his oath was to protect against all threats, foreign and domestic. To protect the Constitution. That's what the military should have done. So when the Marines were deployed to try and help the ICE agents, they really should have been doing the opposite. They shouldn't have been helping the ICE agents, because the ICE agents were doing stuff that was illegal and arguably were committing what would classify as domestic terrorism. Not to mention the fact that Luigi got marked as a terrorist for killing a CEO. Yes, I believe that loss of life is horrible, but in the grand scheme of things, a CEO on the street versus the millions of people that are denied healthcare when they really need it and have to have it, and thus cannot get life-saving procedures, they've killed more people. And then, the person who's actually fucking killing politicians because of political reasons is not marked as a terrorist? Good God, that's fucked. Sorry. Had to have a rant because I'm fucking sick of this shit. Also, by the way, please, if you are a U.S. citizen, there are a million things going on that are wrong in the United States. One, the defunding of public libraries and the removing of books. Please, email, call your senators, talk about that. Say that you're not okay with the bills being passed and the way that money is being used and how stuff is being cut. Shout out above the rooftops about the millions of acres of public land that is going up for sale, which is likely going to go to big oil, big companies that are going to sell off land for mining and a million other things, for precious minerals, and destroy, like, literally sacred lands to the Native American people, destroy national wonders and monuments. That's part of the big, like, America the Beautiful bill or whatever. It's the fucking opposite of what it says it is, which, by the way, is very common. Please call your senators and be mad and let them know you are not okay with them selling what is deemed public land and national park land. Call, email every fucking day, please. Build a bot. This is the one time where I'll say AI is good. Please, for the love of God, all of you across the states, contact your senators. Contact your senators. Protect them from passing this fucking awful bill. Please. Every public entity, everything that is a public resource for people to explore and see the world and have, like, the ability to read books, get news, have documents of history, is under threat right now. So please contact your senators. Tell them you don't want public lands up for sale. You don't want cuts to the library. This stuff is so messed up and they need to vote no and block this bill from passing. There are scripts out there to just copy and paste your email. Everything. Speak out. If we don't yell and curse and everything to stop this shit and it gets passed, it's irreparable. And I'm not even kidding when I say irreparable. I know you want to go to a safe place. I know you don't want to talk about this shit, but it literally is a privilege to be able to avoid it in a lot of ways. Please, I beg of you, contact your senators. Call, email, text. There are lines for them everywhere. You can look it up. I shared stuff online on my Instagram, and I will continue trying to share stuff when it populates, and it's easy for me because I don't have the time to text and do it myself. I have it myself and I'm doing it. But here's the thing. My voice doesn't matter much because I am in California. They are actively against it. They've been prominently against it. So it's people that are in other states that it is so much more important. We cannot afford to ignore. We have to pay attention. Yes, it's cuts to Medicaid, Medicare, library, school programs, housing programs. Everything Marpek said, all of it is under attack. You need to block the Big Beautiful Act, I think it's what it's called. Please. Marpek, do you remember where that phone number is? The senator phone number? There's posts all over the internet, and I shared it on my story a few days ago. I would love to have a command for that. Yes, if you can find it, that would be greatly appreciated. I want a command to be in chat to, like, say, contact your senator. That's huge, JJ Nicole. I love your job. I hope they pay you well and take care of you, but Jesus Christ. If you have any means of contacting from overseas as well, contact the US government and say something screwed up, please do that. I know a lot of people are not in the US, but yeah. It's very important, needs to be done. The cutting of Social Security also is a massive problem. Like, if we just actually tax billionaires the proper way, it would fix all these problems. Also, yell about the war with Iran. Should not be happening. It's stupid. We need to protect Gaza and free Palestine. What Israel's government is doing is uncalled for and horrible. Death from either side through horrible means of killing civilians is bad, but definitely Israel has done so much worse. Fuck that. There's so many things, and also it should go without saying, killing is bad, period. End all be all. When people die, it's sad. But yeah, there are too many people in government that are abusing power and doing horrible, genocidal, like, horrible acts. And we need to be informed, and we need to yell about it. As much as I'm exhausted, as much as there's a million things going on that you cannot necessarily be on top of it all, you should at least work on something. Oh yeah, it's yeah. I'm aware it will be, but it is not the US's job to police the fucking world, period. And I'll stand by this. But we have the largest military for a reason, and the UN needs more funding, and there's a lot of things that could be fixed. But we should not stand by as people commit genocide. And also, companies that are selling weapons to people who are committing it need to be punished, period. There are too many other issues in the U.S. that we need to take care of. We need to take care of the people in the government. The government should be there for its people within the country first, and then work outside of that. That's what the United Nations is literally designed for, is to be there to protect genocide and help protect people who cannot protect themselves. There it is. Contact your senators. Yell about the bullshit. That's the link. Marpek hit it. I pinned it. Oh. Yeah, Dad Facts, I know that's the phone list. There's probably other stuff for the emails. So if you find that too, I'd love to be able to post more about that and have that on every stream. There are ways. I don't know how to find it. There are plenty probably you can yell about. Oh yeah, the pro-life party is all like pro-gun and war. It's the hypocrisy. Oh, totally fair, Marpek. All right, we're gonna start the marble race. It's time to get away from it. I've talked about it for so long. But yes, please do. Oh my god, I reviewed this map so long ago. That rant was so long. I'm allowing it. I blocked the F word in chat because I think it can be too aggressive, but... Yeah, I know, clean sweep. It's crazy. I don't know if you joined. Katie. Korax is out in front. Oh, Sukio. Calry. Oh, snap. People are going over across the top now. That's crazy. Daryl is out and leading. Oh, now it's Lady Unichan, Umirozu, and Mega Peen. Yo, big dick. I Not a Mouse on the right side as well. Marpek and myself are up there, but Lady Unichan is the front runner by a large margin at the moment. JJ Nicole and Umirozu on the other side, followed by myself and Marpek. We're coming around to get into the launch, into the funnel, which will then launch us towards the finish line. That was tried to be done, Vane Tux. Also, nobody else can see that. But they're suing him. There's a lot of stuff that's not legal that he's been trying to do, and that's one of them. Umirozu, followed by Megapine, followed by I Not a Mouse. Then you got Marpak, Lady Unichan, JJ Nicole, and myself heading towards the finish line as we speak. Umirozu has confirmed their first place. Megapine in second, I Not a Mouse in third. Marpak in fourth, myself taking fifth. JJ Nicole in sixth, Linuma in seventh, Lady Unichan in eighth, Banana Panda Cat in ninth, and Raven X rounds out the top 10. It's basically because Harvard, the whole thing with Harvard is Harvard refused to remove education on topics that the Trump administration didn't like. Because he should not be trying to remove educational subjects from schools. Like Black History, for example, was one that he was trying to remove. Also, like gender versus sex, gender studies was one. Oh, also, not to mention, he's trying to remove suicide hotlines that were dedicated and specified for the LGBTQ plus community. There's a whole bunch of bullshit of what he's trying to remove that should not be removed. Because the suicide rates of that population are much higher, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of really fucked up shit he's doing. It's very similar to the fascist regime we saw years and years ago. Just specified for very similar parts of the community. It's just not anti-Semitic. That's massive. Big shout out to Canada. Also, traveling outside the US is scary now because if you have any color skin or any inclination that makes you look like a foreigner, the amount of people that are on the borders that are literally inspecting your phone and finding any reason to not let you get back into the US is insane. If you haven't heard about Hassan's interaction where he was detained by border agents at the airport when he's a U.S. citizen, it's kind of crazy. Not kind of crazy, it is crazy. It's wild and it's awful. So all these people that don't realize the similarities of what happened in Germany, yeah. I wish you all the best. I wish you the safest travel. It's huge. I believe he tried to leave NATO. I think he did leave. I'm not sure. But yeah, I know. Everything's scary. Oh, yeah. Name changes, yeah. The voting law with relation to if you don't match your birth certificate, which literally would take away the rights to vote from married women. Yeah. I think generally if you're famous enough, you might be safe, but 2 bobbleheads? What do you mean 2 bobbleheads? Which is also crazy because the most American people are the people that were here before my history came there. Yep. What Marpek said. It's also anybody who goes through a name change. Ooh. I am updating the link. That is not the link. There we go. Updated link. I actually want a command. If we can make a command at some point, that would be great. No rush, but if that's possible, that'd be great. But yeah, there's a lot of really messed up stuff. We got an ad starting soon, so if you want to subscribe. Oh, Bobblehead Edge gifting a sub to Kitty Bobblehead. That's what you meant by 2 bobbleheads. That's insane. Thank you so much for giving that sub. He probably is, knowing his ego, he's probably going to try. He's openly, in so many ways, going against the Constitution of the United States. We need to fight back. People need to unify. More than ever, we need to unify as a people and stand up to the hypocrisy and the authoritarianism that is trying to be implemented. We need to work together. I fully support all the protests that were happening. I fully support the people that are speaking out. Yeah. That's totally fair. You just let me know. I can do, as you know, I can do almost any day except Tuesday. AKA tomorrow. I do have stuff going on next week though, and this weekend I might have time on Sunday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll have things, but I'm around. Also, make sure you take care of yourself. This is something very important and needs to be said. As much as we need to stand up and fight, you also need to make sure that you are not completely burning yourself out and overdoing it. Because you cannot continue to fight the good fight, the important fight, if you cannot take care of yourself and if you fall apart. So find whatever resources you have. Make sure you take breaks. Make sure you are kind to yourself and consider yourself as well. Like, seriously. That's also so extremely important. There are so many people out here that care about you, that love you, that appreciate you, regardless of all these different identities that you may have. I'm one of those. Thank you. Thank you, Marpek. That is massive. There's a lot to fight, so make sure you are also taking care of yourself, but also understand that it cannot be ignored, because if we lose, trying to go back and repeal the stuff that has happened is going to be decades to try and do. So it's so important to do it, but also make sure that you are in a space to be able to do so for the length of time that this fight is going to go on. And we're not talking about war. We're not talking about physical altercation. We're talking about making the people we put in office actually work for the people that elected them. They don't work for businesses. They don't work for billionaires. They work for the people that elected them and make them do that. Hold them accountable. The biggest thing about individuality is they're trying to separate us when we need to work together. Also, if you want to subscribe and avoid the ads, please do so. Paid subs, Prime subs, Twitch Turbo, all that stuff helps. It would be greatly appreciated. Plus, you don't have ads, so you can actually hear me rant and talk about them. Greatly appreciate you all. I'll see you on the other side of the ads. I will not start the race without you, but I will shout out the subs. So !play if you want to join. All right, we got Dadfax, Kelry, Daryl, RavenX, Cherry, Marpek, The Shell, Bobblehead Edge, Poopy, I Not a Mouse, Clean Sweep, Korax, Banana Panda Cat, AKB, Umi Rozu, JJ Nicole, Baileywood, Lady Unichan, Jake Rarar, Mick Giggle Cassie, Linuma, myself, Jordan, Kua Baraheim, Asheltron. I think I said Dadfax and Calray to begin, so. Marpek's also over there. I see Cherry. I think I said the names, but I'm unsure. So many people were doing so many other important good things. Nosfy, Stukio, thanks so much for the Prime sub. I know you have tons of options of where you can use that. I am honored and feel privileged that you would choose to use it here. Thank you so much. Lady Unichan, thank you for gifting a sub to Unblockable Tree Dan. Unblockable Tree Dan, welcome to the Illuminati. Enjoy the emotes. Oh. Oh. Never in my life have I wanted to be a politician. But so much horrible shit has happened that people don't fight for people in that position of power that I high-key want. Like, I don't want to be in office, but I feel like I should, because nobody else seems to be giving a shit and doing things the right way. And right is relative, but literally, I don't want to be president, but I feel like I would actually do shit the right way. And honor the fucking Constitution and protect people and work on infrastructure and public transit and fix the election shit and making election day a holiday. Ugh. I don't want to be a politician, but I want to fight for the people of this country. Yeah, it shouldn't be vote for the best of the worst. Yes, 100% workers' rights. Livable wages. Taxing billionaires. And also should be ranked choice voting. It should not be this or that. That doesn't properly represent what the people want. Ranked choice voting allows you to be like, this is my favorite, but these are the next tiers. So you do a point system that results in it. Also, people shouldn't be allowed to sit in office who fucking are making laws about things they don't understand. Technology. Good God. I'm not popular enough to run for president, but good God. And also, party lines. People are funded too much. Term limits for judges, term limits for senators, term limits for House of Reps. I like Mark's policy. You don't get elected as president. Everyone is forced to be president, and at the end of your presidency, you get killed. He's not wrong. Then it would be stuff where you never are working for your own privilege. Bobblehead Edge, thank you for the 100 bits. Bobblehead Edge, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. That was the thing Mark said. I'm not even kidding. Because too many people use their position in order to enrich themselves. Also, if you guys don't know, the legal system in the US, when a law is passed, anybody can add fucking anything to the edge of that paper to just make that law pass. So, like, a law about protecting people's rights, they could be like, and give me $1 million for this in the United States, and this tax break for this company. And in order to pass that law, they have to pass everything else under that. That's how a lot of laws are killed. It's so fucked up. I also think it should not be a battle of who has the most money. I think there should be limits to the amount you can use for your thing. Also, party lines should not be on ballots. Why does it say ad starts in 9 seconds? What the fuck is happening? Oh, somebody snoozed it. Don't snooze. Anybody who's snoozing, I'll snooze. I'll snooze. I'll choose when to snooze. I was waiting on the ads to start the marbles race. I already mentioned term limits. Oh, that's fair, Dadfax. I literally was waiting for the ads to pass. There's a million things I would change. But the main ones I already mentioned. 3 minutes every hour. Wade for president? I think Wade would do okay. He would probably, his heart would explode. I think my heart would explode as a president. Somebody else snoozed ads again. Ads snoozed automatically? What the fuck? It's auto snoozing my ads. Why is it auto snoozing my ads? It's using my snoozes. Fucking hell, Twitch, fix your shit! I can't even click run ad on my side. God damn. Oh, hype train. That might be why. I'm running the ad. Let me see if it'll auto snooze when I literally hit run ad. Oh. Jor has a point. Jor did have a point. You're right. Let me look at Ads Manager. Is it under monetization? Ads. Table pre-roll. Advanced settings. There it is. Found it. Thanks, DadFax. Yeah, I want to turn them off entirely, but in order to remove pre-rolls, it's important. It also says I get 55% of the revenue from ads, but like I see no revenue from ads. Like none. I wish you could sort by just ads. Oh, you can. Hold on. Let me see, since I started streaming, how much ads account for here. Will it even open? I love that it's a CSV file, so I literally cannot... I don't have anything that reads a CSV file. This is stupid. Hi, Squishy! I don't have Excel. Can I open with Google Sheets? I'd have to install Google Sheets. Oh my god, that doesn't give me fucking shit. Oh, I need Excel! I can manually math it, but it's a lot of freaking days because even though I show... Oh, I can do it in a month. That'll save it. Here we go. Supposedly, this is what it is in ads. This year in ads, $400. I don't know if that's accurate. But it's something. Yeah, it was a pain. All right. Let's rock and roll these marbles. I tried to figure out the online Google Sheets, but I would have to download the app. All right, so we got a maze of twists and turns. We flip around unless you take the center path. Then you got a mixer that takes you straight into one of the side paths that twists around. Holy maze and a half. It's a lot of twists and turns, and your goal is to eventually end up here and end into the finish line. And it looks like it's got the ghost grabs and a lot of teleporters that'll lead you somewhere. I don't even know where the teleporters drop you. Maybe right here? Is this a trap? That's a teleporter. I don't see the green. Where's the green? Yo, Bubblehead Edge! Thank you so much for subscribing 3 months. Oh, snap. You hadn't subscribed. That's crazy. All the gift subs, and you forgot about yourself, but I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Lady Unichan, Jake Rar, Linuma, McGiggle Cassie, myself, Jordan, Baraheim, Asheltron, Dadfax, Kelry, Daryl, Ravenex, Gray the Grim, Smar, Nosfi, Janie, Cherry, Marpek, hi Janie, Michelle, Bobblehead Edge, Crimson Monk, Soupy, I Not a Mouse, Clean Sweep, Redrillion, Corax, Banana Panda Cat, aka B, Umi Rozu, JJ Nicole, Bailey Wood, Lady Unichan. We're back and we're ready to rock. Last chance, exclamation point, play in chat. Small. Also, thank you guys so much for the support, for being here, for hanging out. It means the world. I know we've talked about some real shit. We've talked about vlog stuff, like stuff that I've been up to, but also I want to make it fun, but it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to not yell about things. And right now it's very hard for me to not yell about things. And I'm apologizing, but I'm sorry, not sorry. And we're off. Everyone's twisting down the big funnel. Let's go. Ravenex is out in front. Or Ravenex. Ooh, my marble had a good angle there. Taking the straight path. Ooh, the side path. Jordan's taking it. Pacing PLB. Oh, Smar, you're stuck. Oh, my marble just missed getting stuck. I Not a Mouse is out in front with Gray the Grim, Soupy, and Marpek right there. Oh, my marble took this path. It's different. I take the stairs to a teleporter. I want to find out where the teleporter, or where the teleporters take me. Oh, never mind. I got stolen. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's taking me to the doom zone. Oh, the teleporters take you here. Wait! Never mind, I world record. It teleported me into the finish line. What? 7 seconds. World record. What even happened? Myself, Clean Sweep, Lady Unichan, Kitty Bobblehead, Bobblehead Edge, Kazatron, Umi Rozu, Tukio, Afrotron, and Mega Peen. Holy hell. I thought that was death. I got scooped up and taken to the finish line. I got that red carpet treatment, yo. Janie and Soupy, this is for you. I now hold 2 world records. You don't understand, Jordan. I went so long without a single win. When I started Marbles on Stream over 5 years ago, I think I went like 300 plus races without a single victory. And in the last 2 streams, or maybe 3 Marble streams, I've gotten 2 world records. I don't know what's happening. I must have a lot of good karma on my side right now, but holy shit, can we get some world record hype? That's insane. Look at the amount of points you get when you get a world record, mind you. Also, love this number. How did I get 21-21? But I got 51 points for that victory. How? That's crazy. Have a good one, Bobblehead. Thank you so much, seriously, for the amount of support and everything today. You were incredible. I'm glad you felt confident to start talking today. It's been great seeing you. Take care of yourself. Sleep well. Get plenty of rest. I could. That was my first Grand Prix win, I think, in a long, long time. What's up, Zero? I'm doing good. The world sucks. So I'm doing good in the sense of, like, what's going on a lot in my life. I got to meet some really cool people this past weekend at VidCon and at guesting on another podcast. Did a filming with Spotify creators, which was really cool. So yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Crazy busy, but doing really well in the grand scheme of things. Granted, in a lot of ways, I'm privileged because I am a cis white male, but yeah, I will fight the good fight for others because it needs to be fought. Oh, it does look like a slide from Fairground. Like a potato sack slide. Are we launching over Saturn? We are launching over Saturn. Oh, dude. We are launching. Holy shit, talking mushrooms. Nice. Were you winning? Did it feel like real life right now? Because Jesus Christ. And also for the record, Jesus wasn't white. What underrated country/countries would I like to visit? This song is called Block by Cushy with a C on Epidemic Sound. All right, so you eventually get, once you get past all the launches, you go down this funnel, which takes you down. Are these rings? No, these have holes. So then you'll get filtered down through into this, through the skinny path. Then you got slow down blocks, windmill, straight downfall, ribbed for his pleasure, finish line, and into the abyss. Jeez, this is long. I mean, I've been to Thailand and I loved it. Costa Rica is phenomenal. I don't know if that's very like famous or a popular destination. What did I say? Oh, the ribbed part, yeah. Well, it's a tunnel. It's like a fleshlight. It's a joke. It's fine. I mean, there's plenty that should be ribbed for her pleasure, you know? Ribbed for their pleasure? Can we say that? I do not have experience now. I personally have never used a toy in that sense. Yeah, I'm dirty, but I'm innocent IRL. Like, mentally, I make a lot of sexual jokes, but, like, in real life, I didn't lose my virginity until I was 30. And that's all you really need to know. Ribbed for equality. That's what I'll say in the future. Ribbed for equality. Also, I want to have a rant real quick. Just real quick. I believe in fair, not equal. Because everybody has different needs. And so there are things that that equality is inherently not fair in some categories. So doing stuff that's fair, like if you give men and women the same level of experience in the medical field, it's actually not fair. Because women have certain diseases that men can't get, and vice versa. Same thing with different nationalities and things like that, which is also why it's important. I know a lot of people get upset with the sex gender thing, but it's also very important to have your assigned sexes at birth, or your genetic sex as it's distinguished if it is not intersex, on your medical records, because there are certain things that affect that biology different. I want you to be able to identify as what you are, period. But at the same time, it is also extremely important for medical records to have that assigned information in documentation for medical and in some cases for government stuff. And they should have sex at birth and gender identity as two separate categories. I think it's very important to note that, because there's so many things from the medical side that can be impacted. That is also true, which is also why it's important to have that information on your medical history, but there are certain things that will affect you because of things like that. So but that's literally why there needs to be a timeline of all the medical history, period. And that's assigned at birth to what, like, you currently are biologically with your hormones. And that's literally what your medication tells you. So, oh, that's huge. That's huge, Squishy. That hospital is doing it right. Also, you guys want some insight into why the healthcare system is so effed up? Did you know that hospitals charge an exorbitant amount because that's how they have to bill it to insurance companies to get the proper payment and get the most payment possible? So if there never was profiteering health insurance, a Band-Aid would cost $1 at most. Probably less than that. It would probably cost a penny. But because of health insurance companies, it gets billed as a Band-Aid is $300 fucking dollars. Because there are so many people that reach into their pockets to have to pay for something, so that insurance companies will do that. So they have to bill it. Yes, I'm not even kidding. Bill it as so much more than what it actually should be in order for them to get the proper payment from insurance. It's not an exaggeration. That's on the honest to God truth. That a Band-Aid is $300. Like, literally, if it was just healthcare and the companies that produce the requirements, there would not be this whole fucked up system. Yeah. Anyway, let's read our chat. Or not chat, our names. Smar, Bailey, Lady Unishan, myself, Rodrillion, Crimson Monk, Cherry Cupcake, Soupy, Michelle, Clean Sweep, Zero Massive, Daryl, Umirozu, Squishy Mata, Linoma, Tsukio, AKB, Corax, I'm Not a Mouse, Janie, Jordan Storms, JJ Nicole, Banana Panda Cat, Jake Rawr, McGiggle Cassie. Also, Band-Aids are a brand that are losing their trademark as that being the brand because it's known as opposed to adhesive bandage. That's how Kleenex almost got in trouble and almost lost their trademark on their name. Because it's fun to say it that way, so I will say it that way. All right, exclamation point play if you want to get in. We're about to start the race. Also, hi. Hey, if you believe in a religion and prescribe to a religion, that's fine. Your beliefs are allowed to be your beliefs, but the instant you start pushing your beliefs on other people, that's when you're wrong. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let your beliefs rule your life, not others. All right, here we go. I have a feeling this is going to move really fast, so I'm going to keep moving. Jake Rohr is out in front. Launching over the first one. Oh, who's going to land and how well? Everyone has made it in one way. Oh, we've spread out a little bit more. Going off to the next launch. Bailey Woods out in front. Oh, but their kitty bobblehead might have gotten hit in midair. Oh, now we got Redrillion out in front with AKA B. Actually, AKA B's leading. Redrillion and Lynuma are there. Next. The launching. The landing. AKA B absolutely dunked it. Slam dunked in. So did Redrillion. They're leading by a large margin now. AKA B launching. Same with Redrillion. A little less of a dunkery doodah now. This is going to allow some catch-up. Ooh, clean sweep went off the map. Lynuma takes the lead. Now it's bouncing around inside these grids. Who's going to fall the fastest? Lynuma takes the lead. Ooh, McGiggle Cassie off the map they go. Lynuma doing work. 52 seconds. We currently could be world record pace, but there's a lot of loops to go through, so it's going to take time. Lynuma, you spin me right round. Here we go. 26 seconds to get to that finish line from where they are now. Slowdown blocks are going to be killer here. Bailey Woods coming in hot. Paige makes it through to hit the next slowdown blocks, which is huge. I don't know what my marble's doing, but it's chilling in the back. Paige is out in front. Bailey Wood with the skip. No world record, but Bailey Wood is in finish line zone, and Bailey Wood takes first. A lot of blocks have been broken for you, Marpek. AKB and Lynuma. Lynuma takes the lead for second. AKB in third. Paige and Banana. Banana takes fourth. Paige in fifth. Zero Massive in sixth. Umi Rozu in seventh. Jordan takes eighth. I Just Me in ninth. And Jake in 10th. That's huge, Bailey Wood. We take that W. Right after you said, I'll take being first for 5 seconds, then you took it at the finish. Oh, there's bombs inside there. I had no idea. My marble's been, like, stuck for ages. Oh, what's up, Smar? Just chilling. I'll just hop in and head to the finish line. It's chill. Oh, Smar, you found a bomb. Oh, and that bomb got you murdered. Damn. Oh, wait, you still finished. You must have crossed it and then blew up. Okay, you finished. You made it. You made it. You didn't die. You're alive. It's all good. We good. Good night, Katie. Wishing you all the best. Take care. Thanks for hanging out. All right. Ooh. All right. Giant pegboard. Elevator. Funnel. Down. Kung Fu fighting training. through the electric zone, double-headed mixer of speed, jumbling testicle, back into the kung fu, over the watermills, jumbling mixer, a double level, maze blocks, then spinning paths, circle mixer, ribbed for them, down the circle treadmill to the funnel to the finish. I believe we've done this one before. Is it because I said testicle? All right, I'm going to take a moment to take a piss break. You guys join, talk amongst yourselves, do the good work, explain what the pin link is for. When new people come in, give love to each other, support each other. I listen to you sometimes. I didn't tell you to go with me, Dad Facts. Dark chocolate is superior, especially when it's got mint yummies in the middle. Oh, so good. We talking about cake? Desserts? What's happening? Of course I washed my hands. Who do you think I am? A heathen? Am I going to show off my cake again? No, because I haven't frosted it. What's after 8? I don't know what that is. Clean Sweep, Marpak, Jordan, Corax, AKB, Daryl, Michelle, Linuma, Redrillion, JJ Nicole, Zero Massive, I Not a Mouse, Banana Panda Cat, Asheltron, Jake Rar, Squishy, Leah. What's up, Leah? Good to see you. Cherry, Tsukio, Smar, Dadfax, Janie Nakara, Baileywood, Umi Rosu, myself, Baraheim, Crimson Monk, Oompa Lady, good to see you too, and Lady Unichan. What is it after 8? Good to see you too, Leah. Somebody explain what after 8 is. Did I miss it? It's just vanilla. Plain. Oh, chocolate mint. Never heard of it. Yeah, the cookie mint ones just were not good, Janie. I already ate all of mine. They lasted a week. Also, thank you again for that trip. That was really fun. Big shout out to H. The best ones were the Darkwood mint in the middle. Yeah, I don't like crunch in my chocolate. I genuinely am not a big crunch guy. Okay, hold on. Crunch is different. Like cookies inside, fine, Smar. Kit Kats are phenomenal. They're amongst my favorite candies. Snickers are number 1. I wish I could get what is Snickers made with actual good chocolate and good ingredients. Kit Kats are like my number 2. I'm not a fan of Crunch bars. Milky Ways are good. I love Reese's peanut butter cups, but Reese's sticks are not good for me. Not a big fan. Yes, Kit Kats from the side, you bite into it and split them apart. Oh, beautiful. Also, all of these candies, please sponsor me. Snickers, Kit Kat. But I want to like make Snickers with like high quality ingredients. Butterfinger's good, but it gets stuck in my teeth. I have never had Coffee Crisp. I recently got the, probably horrible for me and has a tons. They're called Baby Ruths. Dad facts, Baby Ruths. I don't know what I was about to say. Somebody remind me how my sentence started. Toblerones are okay. I'm not big about nuts in things, except for peanuts. Peanuts are okay. I don't like almonds. JoJo's dark chocolate nut bars? Interesting. I did know what you meant. So the reason people confuse Baby Ruths and Babe Ruth is because Babe Ruth literally did ads for Baby Ruth. And so everyone started calling them Babe Ruths. People don't realize that's why they call them Babe Ruths. I'm not a big fan of Baby Ruths. They're okay. Three Musketeers are meh. I used to like them a lot, but no. My boy. Another one? Another? I also have hydrates from Soupy and Annie. You might be. You legitimately might be. Also, did you see the cost of the Final Fantasy booster boxes now, Dadfax? Insane. Anyway, Clean Sweep Marb. Did I already read the names? I think I did. Dadfax is in. I think I read the names. I'm gonna hit start. Lindt chocolate's good. People sneaking in at the last second. I have not played Final Fantasy. I haven't played Final Fantasy games in a long, long time. See, here's the thing. I'm about co-op games. I enjoy people more than I enjoy games. And so I like playing games with other people. I miss couch gaming. And so a lot of single player games I don't end up playing because I prefer playing with friends. Baileywood out in front again, but Nana takes the lead to head into the ball of jumbly mess first. My marble gets hit backwards multiple times and now will join the party. Who's going to be the first one out? Cannot Unsee is leading. Cannot Unsee. Makes it past the first Kung Fu training block. I did play Black Ops 6 for a bit. Is that the newest one? The one with prop hunt? I played the prop hunt. That's basically it. Damn, Cannot Unsee just schmoovin'. Oh, Barheim! Jumped around everybody, so did Ash, the Neko girl. I think I only really play that with, like, Ryan. When Ryan invites me to stuff. I've not seen the trailer. I'm not, like, a super COD fan. I miss playing Warzone with the boys. Like, AG, Bird, myself, and Joey. The drunk streams where we played Warzone. I do miss that. That was fun. Battle Royale. Barheim is doing work. Damn. That's fair, Baileywood. That's basically why I got it. I bought it to play Prop Hunt because Ryan really enjoys that game and apparently did well for him. Barheim has locked in their first place finish. Oh, did they get in the same block? Nope, they're one block back. No, this will take too long to get to the world record. If you can see, it's already past the world record. Nowhere near enough time. And the finish. Barheim Cannot Unsee in second. Thukio takes third. Ash the Neko Girl will take fourth. Kitty Bobblehead in fifth. Now it's going to be really interesting to see who gets there. It's going to be Leah, Enduts, and Soupy for 6, 7, 8. Astral Drawn and Hi, It's Just Me round out the top. I got number 12. That's kind of fitting. That's fair, Baileywood. I struggle with single-player games. I have to really, really love a game to play a solo game. I play a lot of, like, when I'm bored and I want to actually play a game, I just play Slay the Spire. Occasionally I'll play Civ 6. But yeah. I don't play a lot of games by myself. I like Rocket League. I like sports games. I played the college football game. It could have been better. You gotta check. Call the Lego store by me. There's multiple Lego stores on your way up here. You can also check the one in Anaheim. There's a few Lego stores along the way. Also, don't forget to use my Lego code when you buy stuff. Dadfax. Do you remember it? I don't know if it's my phone number or email. Because I'll take the Lego points, and then you get bonus gifts. It should be a thing on there, so I can give you the info. You might be able to look it up with my phone number, so you have that. If it's my email, I can give you that email that's tied to it as well. I have not seen the new stuff in 7 Days to Die. We will be playing Rematch tomorrow. Smart! Come to LA. We'll build Legos. I have Lego sets. It's part of my podcast. Just talking to people. Or that's what I want to be a podcast, is literally building Legos and chatting. And if you don't want to be on camera, that's cool. I can set up cameras to have it so it just shows me, and you can be a voice in the ether. I still need the cameras from Elgato, though. Please, Elgato. Otherwise, I'm going to buy them somewhere else. Oh, that took me forever. Tux took me all stream. Almost a full 12 hours. I can make a Lego wishlist set. That was on my birthday, yeah, January 25th. I don't know if I have a disappointing Lego set. Probably one when I was a kid. Soupy, Gray the Grim, myself, JJ Nicole, Lady Unichan, Michelle, Rodrillion, I Not a Mouse, Janie, Banana Panda Cat, Cherry, Baraheim, Dark Paladin Chris, Linuma, Zero Massive, Clean Sweep, Jordan, Asheltron, Haleywood, Baileywood, sorry. I don't know why I said it like an H. Umi Rozu, Green Zeb, yo, what's up, Green Zeb? Marpek, Daryl, Kitty Bobblehead, Corax, Leah, and of course, Jake. The ones that are getting discontinued, I kind of want, like the Razor Crest. I like Star Wars stuff a good amount, but I like bigger sets generally. I wish there was one where you could get parts to a lightsaber to like build your own lightsaber, except the unique ones. Because I'm a Star Wars guy, but I like bigger sets. I mean, the Formula 1 sets would be huge, like the big ones. Those would be fun. Because then I would love to get those sets and have the drivers sign them and auction them off for charity. I just like building. So it's like, I may not keep everything, but I like building sets. Dang, you're making me want to pull up the Lego store. I want Lego to sponsor me. I would do so many Lego streams. Oh, it's not called Slave 1 anymore. That one's cool. I wish I could get the old one, but the Millennium Falcon is a cool one. The newest Millennium Falcon. I like the dinosaur fossils. Making me look at Lego sets. The Endurance is also a really cool build. The River Steamboat makes me think of Cincinnati, if you don't know about Cincinnati steamboats. I want them to do a really good Toothless. A huge Toothless set, like one of the big Toothless sets, that would be fucking sick. Also, holy shiitake mushrooms. Squishy Mata, thank you so much for 10 gifted subs, giving 10 people access to ad-free viewing and emotes. You're insane. Just picture this: Mitzi TTV, Phantom Alien, Eskander Solus, Nana Hordes Goblins, Hogwarts Girl, Mama Badger, Mako, Wild Dragon, Twilight Wolf. Welcome to the Illuminati. Greatly appreciated. That's insane. Oh god, it is making the Dota Q noise 10 times. Yes. I hope to eventually have unique alerts for that. That's something in the works for the future. I need to get different sounds. There's a lot of stuff I need to do. All right, let's go to shop. Price ranges. Usually the more expensive ones. Oh, I actually like the Great Wave Lego set. That's really cool. I like the idea of getting the ones that come with like picture frames and making them. That's not what I wanted. The price range. Oh my god, they have 101 Dalmatians puppy. I could have a friend for Tux. That's kind of adorable. Yo, the Shelby Cobra. Oh, the coupe. That was my dream car. It is still my dream car. Don't care about that. Endurance I like. Sorry, I'm looking at Lego sets instead of playing because people are asking. The TIE Interceptor is pretty cool, but I wish it was the... I wish it was not the Interceptor, but it was Kylo Ren's ship. I like that one more. I know some people like the Deku Tree. It's not for me. I love the Millennium Falcon. I already talked about that. Motorized Lighthouse is pretty cool. I like the Van Gogh Starry Night, but I don't like how... I feel like it could have been cooler. Yo, no way. They got One Piece Legos now? Shit. The Going Mary's pretty cool. Yeah, I like the Formula One cars. I already have the grand piano. I need to build that. I already know the Venner class Interceptor. Advex and I were talking about that. Razor Crest, of course. It's on back order. I already mentioned the Formula One cars. Oh, I forgot the Onyx Cinder's not. That's crazy. I would screen share, but yeah. I would not want the Fortnite one, to be honest. I'm sorry, I'm going through all of these sets. Oh yeah, the Imperial Star Destroyer is a set. I think that's it. I think those are the main ones. The ones that recently got discontinued for Star Wars are also ones that I really like. Yeah, I grew up liking like sailboats and pirates, and also I was a big horse kid. I liked horses. So, Gary, I'm almost done. We got 3 more races. I'll go ahead and start this one for you once I go through the map. But yeah, sorry, I was looking at Legos and found people the ones I like. Haunts. All right, so you make your way down here, then you go into holy slime balls. What? This is cool. So it's like a slime river, with a ton of obstacles to make your way down into the funnel. And then you head into the rib zone, the staircase, another big wide area, funnel down, spiral down, go through the spikes, past the tree, through the tree zone, and drop down the glowing circle into the finish line. This is a cool map. I like this. Shrek Swamp. Accurate explanation of this map. Join on in, exclamation point play, last chance, because I'm about to hit start. No, climb does not count as grass. Northern Lights, where? Thanks for the hydrate. No, I'm not a brony. Oh, did I not read off subs? Soupy, Gray the Grim, myself, Lady Unichan, Janie, Michelle, Squishy Modder, Redrillion, I Not a Mouse, Jess, picture this. JJ, Nicole, and Janie. Banana Panda Cat, Cherry, Baraheim, Dark Paladin Chris, Lanuma Zero, Massive, Smar, Crimson Monk, Clean Sweep, Jordan, Daryl, Marpek, Green Zeb, Umi Rosu, Bailey Wood, Asheltron, Dadfax, Korax, AKB, Leah, Kitty Bobblehead, and Jake. Oh, well, I read it again. Now we're going. I thought that was a poem for a second, Cherry. I was very confused. Yeah, I don't know. My brain was being like Janie instead of JJ Nicole and Janie. I don't know. Things be crazy. My marble is so stuck behind. But not Oregon Zombie. Cindery and Ash. Oh, you guys have a clean path right now. Hit the tree. Cutting through the middle. Oh, Ash taking the lead here as Cindery goes on the outside. Zero Massive is on the far right here. Apparently, the rocks don't block you. Ash falls in. Cindery straight down. Takes the lead. Oregon, Zombie, and Baileywood are also right there. Cindery is the first one to the stairs. Barheim's the first one on the other stairs. They're going to bonga their way across. Cindery's in. Taking another clean path, it looks like. Wow. Dodging every obstacle is Cindery. And already into the spinning doom. Whole minute to get to the world record. It's true. Watch out for that tree. I'm chilling in the back. It's possible. I don't know how long these spin downs are. All right, they're already in the second zone. It might take too long. Honestly, the spin downs might take too long. They need to get out with like more than 20 seconds left. And I don't know if they do it. It's going to be close. And they got to skip the spikes. Now, maybe? 10 seconds. Come on, Cindery. Zero Massive speeding past, though. 4. Nope. Zero Massive and Cindery are racing to drop the fastest. And it's Cindery who's maintained the first place finish, keeps their lead, even though Zero made a last-stitch push. Leah in third. Exciting Duck takes fourth. Rayru in fifth. Farron plays in sixth. Evil Six Slayer in seventh. Dark Paladin Chris in eighth. Baileywood in ninth. And Green Zeb rounds out the top 10. Oh, snap. Barheim got stuck. So did Just Me. Just spinning. Looks like my marble will in fact still finish. It's taking its good old time though. Come on, Vane. Oh no! Vane was murdered. Onwards to map number 8. My energy is fading. I've been live for 3 hours already? Dang. This is one of my longer marble streams. That's crazy! I am starting to have the caffeine wear off, that's for sure. I've also just been struggling with sleep and also been busy doing a bunch of other stuff too. Apparently I need to RSVP to more stuff for my cousin's wedding. That's what I got a text for. Join on in! Let's get some marble racing going! It's not October. It's July. I'm sober this year, so no drinking for me. Yeah, they added stuff, so I need to mess with the RSVP. I am aware it's June right now, but their wedding's in July. This song is also Cushy. Cushy is putting some bangers out. One's called Mammoth Mammoth. By the way, the music, for the record, all royalty free, thanks to Epidemic Sound. I don't even know if Mark's ever getting married. Last I heard, he wasn't about that. Dang. Happy early birthday to your mom. Sorry to hear about your loss. My mom's birthday was also in July. But her memorial service was on Mark's birthday. And he came out to that. And I'm still incredibly thankful. I didn't ask him or anything. He showed up, and it was unexpected, and I appreciated it. But that was back in 2019. All right. We got Clean Sweep, Jordan Storms, Nana Hordes Goblins, myself, I Not a Mouse, Leah, Jake Rower, Lady Rowan, what's up? Good to see you. Bailey Wood, Cherry Cupcake, Barheim, Soupy, B, Green Zeb, Umirozu, Kitty Bobblehead, Crimson Monk, Korax, Dark Paladin, Chris, Janie Nakara, Yes, Picture This, Squishy Mata, Zero Massive, Smar, JJ Nicole, Dadfax, Lady Unichan, Ridrillian, and Banana Panda. trying to understand what you're talking about, Chris. You two are basically brothers. Of course he would. Oh, come to my mom's. Context. My brain lost context. Yeah. It was a Halloween thing. We were looking for fall emotes in Halloween. That's why we have the pumpkin, your skull, and I think there was one other that was made for the Halloween emote contest. And we're off. I think you're right. I think it is the dino. I like the dino a lot. It makes me laugh. The T-Rex is as it's called. Dang, Zero. I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. Good use of horns. That's the point. Oh snap, we're getting eaten by a shark. There's lasers? Yo. I didn't look at this at all. This is a sick map. Abducted, abandoned abyss. This seems like a mini golf course. Vroom, vroom, watch out for the laser. Oh, Janie skips. Yo, the only Lexer, thank you so much for 43 months. You're insane. This map's cool. Vroom, vroom out in front. Jordan's chasing. They're heading into the kind of half-frozen ball of doom. Oh, this has a teleporter that can link you over to this side. Or you take the other path. Ball of doom time it is. Then you've got the stairs, or you do the loop-de-loop. End up in here, which then jumbles you down around through the mini-golf area and into the finish line. Where are we at? Nobody's out of the jumble ball yet. Vroom Vroom's right there. Banana Panda Cat. Banana Panda Cat in the lead. Which side will Banana Panda Cat take? They're going the left side. Jordan and Meepy Mep are taking the teleporter. Same with Math Simmer. I think this side might be faster. I think Jordan took the fast path. That's my guess. Jake Rawrar is leading on the other side after Banana Pudding Cat. Or Banana Panda Cat, not Banana Pudding. This reminds you of Only Up? That's insane. Yep. Meepy Mep. Where'd Jordan go? Did Jordan fall off? Meepy Mep is leading. Ridrolian and Banana Panda chasing. Exciting Duck is also in the mix. Exciting Duck passes because their angle was perfect. Meepy is a little too slow as Exciting Duck takes the opportunity, hits the tree. Fair and Play is bouncing to the outside. This is crazy. Cindery's there. Dadfax! And Foxy Glove passes them all for the first place finish. Soupy takes second. Green Zeb in third. Meepy Meep in fourth. Dadfax gets top 5. Squishy Mata in 6th. Cindery in 7th. Fair and Plays in 8th. Symbolish in 9th. And Math Simmer rounds out the top 10. I think I died. Nope, I'm still alive. Cool. I have a chance to finish. Less so now that I hit that tree. Come on, Vroom Vroom. You were in the lead for a while. Oh, I finished. Huge. Come on, Kitty Bobblehead. You can do it. I gotta see if you made it. Yes, you did. Huge. Yeah, it's just the EDM. I just searched EDM and sorted by popular for today's music on Epidemic Sound. We got an ad kicking up pretty soon. So join on in for the second to last map of the Grand Prix. Thanks, Vane Tux. I do my best. Sorry, we're having a dance break as the ads are going. Do it, Zero. My hair is just floofing out right now. Dance party. I'm gonna fix my hat because my hair is bothering me. Baby floof. The Typhro. Yeah, I need dance emotes so bad. Pat's got a good one. Good one there, Baileywood. Ooh, that Affleck duck, what that Corex has, that's sick. Oh, Lady Unichan, your Wade emotes didn't work. Oh, we got some JP in here. Let's go. Goblin Jam. My buddy Mez has a really, really good dance emote. A lot of really good dance emotes at that. Oh yeah, there's Molly's. Baileywood's got Molly's. The only Christmas that looks like Ryan's. You wanna know what's really annoying? Even though I'm linked to my Discord, I can't use my own emotes on Discord anymore. They're not listed. It says Apocalypse, and none of them are my emotes. Like, I don't have my Twitch emotes at all on Discord. I've relinked, unlinked, all that. It's weird. Yeah, I said it was Ryan's. All right, let's rock and roll. Exclamation point play to join in on the game. Get in on there. No, but, no, Mez has a really good one. What was that? Oh, that's Evil Six Slayer. Dude, look at this. Look at this custom marbles. See what you can do with marbles, dudes? You just get the app, and if you get anything, you can use my name, literally Tyler Scheid, as a creator code and support me. Look at this. Just these three right here. You can see, like, some of the cool stuff you can do with your marble. Like, Evil Six Slayers is literally a skull with horns with the fire in between. It's on the mobile app. Marbles on Stream mobile app. You can customize your marble, link it to your Twitch, so when you join any one, you have your custom marble. All right, let's read the names real quick. We got Asheltron, Dadfax, Leah, Umi Rozu, myself, Korax, the only Lexor, Jake, Nana, Hordes, Goblins. Jordan Storms, Lady Unichan, Webb. What's up, Webb? Clean Sweep. Bailey Wood, Baraheim, Zero Massive, Banana Panda Cat, Mama Badger, Jess Picture This, Squishy Mata, Crimson Monk, Janie Nakara, AKB, Ridrillion, Kitty Bubblehead, Green Zeb, JJ Nicole, I Not a Mouse, Linuma, Sparkling Sarcasm, Smar, Ruby Doobie Malubi, Marpeck, and Cherry Cupcake. And we're off. Oh, the Dahmer parties. Oh, yeah. Can't forget those. Hosted by the Webb himself. Out in front, it looks like it's Oogary Boogery. I know it's Ogre Boogere, but, or Boogery. I don't even know. I like saying Ogre Bogery or Oogary Boogery. Whatever I said, now I already lost it. Oogary Boogery. I think that's what I said. Riggins is out in front. By a decent margin. Jordan's chilling in second. Jordan's hanging out in the front of the pack quite a bit now. All right, Riggins has made it through pretty cleanly. Jordan's bouncing around the outside. Ooh, my marble timed it perfectly. To end up, oh, and gets the perfect angle. I'm in second. Riggins is destroying out in front and is about to finish. Not a world record, though. But Riggins is going to take first. I'm popping in for second. Squishy Mata in third. Smar takes fourth. Lady Unichan in fifth. Banana Panda Cat in sixth. Ridrillion in seventh. Thindery in eighth. Barheim in ninth. And Jordan rounds out the top 10. Oogary Boogery. Doogary Doo. I am here to make a fool of you. Nice stat facts. Good old podium. Well, that's if it's not just a 3-tier podium. There are 5-tier podiums, but most podiums 3-tier. I believe in your pudding, Tim. Oh, that's why it's nt at the end. I see. All right, this one's a lava. Whoa! That's sick. That's just an aesthetic, though. You head towards it and then you teleport. If you head towards it. There's a few of them. Looks like an up, down, up. The teleporter will drop you here. And then you make it into your ball of doom. Or you end up in these balls of dooms. Middle ball of doom or side balls of dooms. Middle's going to be faster just simply because shortest path. Fall down the funnel. Got to get past the slow mixer and 2 windmills and ideally actually fall in the finish line. This is a toughie. Lots of deaths. And yes, the jiggle ball is in there. By the way, if you are not subbed, you can put a number after exclamation point play. You do exclamation point play space the number. Non-subs get the ones that are directly above me. If you're subscribed, you get access to not only those, but also the ones over there. You can see the numbers assigned with them. I personally have a custom marble that's made out of the Jiggle Boy at number 8. You can be the tiger, the Bengal tiger in 7. 6 is a potion color that changes colors. 5 is just Twitch 19. 4 is the Jack-o'-lantern. You are defaulted to number 1 if you don't pick a number, by the way. Or if you have your own custom marble, you're defaulted to that. But by the way, you can only do it once. One time. Once you're already joined, you cannot change your marble skin. Forgot to mention that earlier. Join on in, exclamation point play. I want to wrap up before 5:30, so we working on some time because I got some other work stuff I got to do. And I might have vocal lessons this Thursday, potentially. I need a merch decision for supporting football this year. Regular shirt or shirt for ritual sacrifice? 4K no los dos? I'm waiting until we get to 50 at the very least. I still need to talk to Mark about sorting out the podcast merch situation. But hopefully that'll get sorted soon. I don't know. Need at least 3 more to join. Oh, found our raid target. They just went live, so when we finish, it'll be there. I have not tried that. I do not have Roblox. Uno mas. Honestly, go Bengals. If you do a ritual sacrifice, just burn the Steelers. Dude, I would love to see a Bengals Super Bowl in my lifetime, but I don't think ownership deserves it because they are shitty. I do not play GTA games, to be honest. Sorry. All right, D-Dog, I'll hydrate for you. There, that was like 5 hydrates. Is that true, Corax? I don't remember doing that. The sacrifice is the friends of me. Yo. Flights? The frick? You need to text me for context, Dadfax. I imagine that has to do with a place to visit in August, is my guess. That's crazy cheap if that's the case. Okay, that makes sense. Dude, schedules are crazy difficult right now. I need a vacation, which I have one planned, a brief getaway, a solo trip. But I'm also going to record because work. Yeah, 164 is insane. Especially for where I know he's going. Obscene. Literally obscenely cheap. Alright, we're at 52. D-Dog, thanks so much for the 69 bits. Ayo. Nice. Alright. We've got myself, Cherry, Mama Badger, Clean Sweep, Kellery, Smar, Baileywood, Soupy, Marpeck, Rodrillion, Inata Mouse, Green Zeb, Dadfax, Jordan Storms, Squishy Mata, Jake Sparkling Sarcasm, Banana Panda Cat, Nana Hordes Goblins, Janie Nakara, JJ Nicole, Leah, Webb, Lady Unichan, Zero Massive, The Only Lexer, Umi Rozu, Korax, Linuma, Kitty Bobbleheads, Barheim, Just Picture This, aka B, Asheltron, Phony Karen, and Crimson Monk. Let's go! It doesn't. It doesn't make it easier. I'll try, but it probably doesn't. That's insane, Janie. You're also, that's like out of country. Is that US dollars? Or is that other dollars? All right. Oh, it's all about falling in the hole at the start. Huge. We take W's when we fall in the holes. Yo, center path for me. Huge AKB. Looks like Mally is out in front. Jake is up there, so am I. Oh, I'm going on the outside. Anybody who gets this middle path is going to be killing it. Did Leah get the middle path? I don't think anyone has gotten the middle path. This is one where falling off the map might actually pay. If you fell off over on the side here where... Banana Panda? Actually? Yo? Banana Panda might have this if they can pop out in the right direction. So they'll be in the center there. Cavalry took the center path. Oh, there's slowdown blocks. I didn't notice those. I cannot tell who's in front right now. Because Broom Broom, Mally just fell off. I think Vroom Vroom is leading. I did not realize there were slowdown blocks there. So Vroom Vroom is out in front. Vroom Vroom has already fallen into the funnel. 20 seconds to get to the finish for world record. Leah is actually out in front now. Vroom Vroom got held up on the mixer, it seems. Vroom Vroom takes the lead back with Leah there. I'm chasing. I'm in there for the second place finish with Leah taking first. Holy crap, that was close. Vroom Vroom sneaks in for third. Oh, Kitty fell off, but D-Dog in fourth. Green Zeb takes fifth. Cindery in sixth. Dadfax falls in for seventh. Webb in eighth. Sparkling Sarcasm in ninth. And the only Lexa rounds out the top 10. Dang. World record first and a few second places. Massive W's for me. A lot of people falling off the map, though. I did get a lot of points, so it's possible. I only have one win, though. I think some other people got two. We shall see. Oh, snap. That was the first time I saw it go this direction. That's crazy. Corex made it. 119 points for second place. Dang. 145 though. It's all about winning the ones with a lot of racers. That's the key thing. Getting placement with a lot of people racing. Dadfax could be up there. He has a win too. All right. In third place. With a whopping solid amount of points, making podium, we have Cindery. In second place, with more points than Cindery, or perhaps the same, but less races, we have me. I didn't win. In first, dominating the ones with the most racers, the most in contention. Leah winning the final race did it for you with that 145. Massive W. Won by 10 points. 10 points, 5 races. Huge. That last race, the amount of points in that did it for you. The 145 points put you there. 169. Yo! Leah takes first. I'm in second. Baraheim in fourth with a 6-9 in their point total. Green Zeb. Bailey Wood in seventh. Green Zeb 6th. Soupy 8th. Linuma 9th. Zero Massive in 10th. Dadfax in 11th by 1 point makes it outside the top 10. Zero Massive sneaks by. Tsukio in 13th, Umirozu in 14th, AKB 16th, Banana Panda Cat 17th, Kitty Bobblehead 81st, Squishy Mata 20th, not 81st, 18th. What am I saying? Lady Unichan 26th, Asheltron 27th, Ridgeruleon 28th, Dark Paladin Chris 29th, Clean Sweep 32nd. Jordan ties technically for 33rd with 41 points. Smar tied for 35th with 39 points. Jordan had 41. Janie 39th, Webb 40th, Sparkling Sarcasm 42nd, Lexer 44th, Cherry takes 46th, Bobblehead Edge 47th, I Not a Mouse 50th, JJ Nicole 51st, Jake got a solid 10 points 53rd, Marpack 54th, Cold Fox 55th, Michelle 56th, Daryl 57th, Ravenex 58th. Now we're in the no point totals with Gray the Grim at 59th, Calrian 60th, Lady Rowan 62nd, Crimson Monk 63rd, Nana Horde's Goblin 66th, Korath 67th, Haley LaValle 75th, Mama Badger 77th, Diana Cabrera 78th, Disco Doors takes 79th, McGiggle Cassie 82nd, Jess Picture This 83rd, Oompa Lady 84th, Ruby Doobie Malubi 85th, Nosfi 86th, Phony Karen 88th, who got 69th. Mystic the Mystery, very fitting to get a nice number. And that's going to do it for me today. I hope you all have a lovely time wherever you are. Keep doing the good. Make sure you're taking care of you along the way. Seriously, there's so much in the world to do. If you live in the US, please write to your senators about saving the public lands, about saving the libraries. Fight against the big beautiful bill or whatever that piece of shit bill is called that actually has a whole bunch of horrible awfulness in it. It's in the Senate. We need you now more than ever. If you find a way to reach out from overseas, please do. You all are amazing. You all are wonderful. And I want the world to be a good and better place for you all. And fighting this bill is a big part of that. You are loved. You matter. You are important. Holy shit. Cherry, how dare you, but thank you. That $5 is greatly appreciated. Have a good night. So seriously, do everything that you can to help fight the good fight for the future, for you now, and take care of yourself. Seriously, I appreciate you all more than you know. All the support means the world. If you want to know when I go live, what I'm up to, and all of that, and support me in other ways, please check out my socials. The Beacons link has everything except for Blue Sky. You can follow me on Blue Sky as well. Trying to push Instagram really hard. Trying to push my YouTube channels, especially my VODs. Get that monetization. Hopefully YouTube fixes that bug for me. But you can watch edited videos and hopefully future travel videos over on youtube.com/apocalypto12. I hope to be able to change that to youtube.com/Tyler Scheid. But that's huge. So, what shirt that I had? Oh, in the picture? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to do a whole bunch of stuff, but I really appreciate you all. Remember, you matter. You are loved. You are appreciated. There are people out there that care about you. And while so many bad things are happening in the world, there's still beauty to be seen. There's still positive things to find. Smile always. And I will see you guys when I see you next. We are going to raid Diana, who I was hanging out with just this past weekend. Give them all the love. They're doing a chatting stream. They're big into TTRPGs. They're a good being, wholesome, wonderful person. Give them all the support. Be kind, be wonderful. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I think 5:30-ish is when it might be. But I'll see you then with Tuesday, boys. We will be playing that new soccer game as well as Peak. So it'll be Peak gameplay. What's the name? Hyper something, right? That soccer game. What is it called? What is the soccer game called? Rematch. It's not even Hyper. Rematch. We'll be playing Rematch and Peak. I don't remember which one's first, so tune in for that. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good one. Bye! Bye-bye! Take care. Bye! We usually go until late, so hopefully you'll be able to catch it when you wake up or something. Appreciate y'all. Bye.